What's up, people? It's Birds of a Feather. Draft will begin in probably less than 20 minutes. Me and Eddie be chilling. I technically started this late, so anybody who was waiting, sorry. But even if you weren't, I don't care. A girl had to work from home still, so I had to sign off. But we're not going to talk about work. We're going to talk about football. Welcome, Eddie B. This is our co-ed version live. How do you feel?
Hey, good. First time, huh?
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Yo, but did you see what happened to them?
No, with Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers? I was
Yes.
like, yo.
Look. And then did you see Tim Tebow's try to sneak into the news
Yeah, he
again?
wants. Yeah, he wants to be a tight end.
Didn't we say he should have been a tight end?
Yeah, he said it a long time ago when he first
Right.
came up.
So here's my point. Somebody was trying to say all this fake hype with these picks is the reason why they're putting all this crap out now. Because we probably knew that about Aaron Rodgers, and he's just now they're physically letting that news out because we know he wasn't gonna stay with them because of Jordan Love and the fact that he's older, even though he did win a ring there. So it's not like he's no chump.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but that was the big news. But as I continue to put my face on, because this is Birds of a Feather, and I'm still a girl.
Yeah,
Eddie
you got your twisted tea ready?
Yes, I'm going to get it. I ordered some more, so I'm about to put some in the freezer. And I'm going to have my mask on when I feel like there's something bad happens. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to that's going to be my code to you. Like, this is some bull. So I'm going to be getting up and down a lot, Eddie. So feel free to fill in. Oh, Ann Wilson is singing. Is this live now? What channel are you on?
I'm on ESPN right now.
Okay, because I'm on NFL Network. I usually always go to NFL Network.
Oh no, I'll put it back. I was going the same one.
They're showing the same things everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, the coverage is a little different. So
yeah. Anyway, so welcome anybody who's watching. If you want to come on in, feel free to chat. I don't know if the chat thing is open. Usually you'd see somebody post a comment, I guess. So cool. So I'll be getting up and down. Don't mind me. But if you find something interesting, please feel free to chime in and entertain the people.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of a Fourth and John thing. I was trying to
on my tablet.
Yeah, I was trying to eat dinner real quick. Let me watch a little bit of it. So,
I still got them on literally as
okay.
my tablet.
I was having on my phone, but my phone is charging.
Yeah.
So.
I have everything. I pulled over in my extension cord so that I could, as soon as I get low.
I got my tablets if I need to look up something. So.
Yeah, that's why I have mine close to me because that's not. I didn't use it as much today. So, what do you think? They just have the main top 10 or 15 that are right now standing around here?
Yeah, well, they had the top of the draft class was there.
Gotcha.
So
we already kind of know what's predicted already, right?
Yeah.
My girl from Hart, Ann Wilson.
Yeah, we already kind of know. I don't have much of a background. I don't have much of a background going on here.
I don't either. You see me, I'm always on the damn couch. I was trying to lay my blanket out, and it's weird because the angle always makes me look shorter, but...
And I got my plant and my mini Eagles hats in the background.
We are not going to get we're not going to get one of those people on Twitter where you get rated for your background. That's for sure. Not that I'm trying to. If once I'm back in my apartment, trust me, I'll make a better effort. Oh, look! Let me know that we're live. Okay, got my email here. Got my phone hooked up by my lights so that I know if I see anything on Twitter and I get updates. So, how was your day in general, sir?
It's good. Well, on the fact I had to go to work. I went to work on my day off today, but other than that, it was fine. It wasn't a bad day. I mean, the reason why I had to go is because of sales. So,
yeah.
So,
did you have a lot of business today?
Well, I guess I did. I don't know. After I left, I was like, "All right, see you guys later. Bye."
Right. You're like, "I'm doing a drive-by. See you later."
Well, I came in because we had all this catering and catering help.
Was people having draft parties, I assume?
No, just like office stuff we had to deliver this morning, and and I usually run short on Thursday because usually not that busy. But today we actually ended up having catering, so my opening manager is my catering lead, so she had to go do the stuff, and she does an awesome job. So
keep it clean while you live because you never know.
She's great though. I mean, I wouldn't trade her for anybody. Seriously.
I keyed.
Yeah.
I was gonna wear my custom green lip, but I can't seem to find my lippy.
You see, I went all vintage on mine, so I got my old school Eagles thing.
I know you
I
gotta
got the
represent.
I even got the white the old white eagle on the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You went because I have that T-shirt that has the same with the bird on it, so
Yeah.
I just couldn't. Of course, when I'm looking at my clothes, I'm like, of course, nothing I want is right there except for my dress. So this is
And
my
it's a little too
eagle.
warm. Yeah, a little too warm for me to put a hoodie on. So
That's what
yeah.
it is because it came out of nowhere, which usually most changing temperatures do. They just come out
Yeah.
of nowhere.
I just got a message
So
from Morgan. She said, "How does she?
what she
How
say?
does she says how does she chat into from the Morgan is asking."
Oh, Morgan's gonna come in. Oh yeah, I got to send her a link. I need her email address.
Well, she want to know how she can send us a chat.
Send us a chat.
How does she message?
Yeah,
Message
she.
us?
I would assume she needs to. It
I mean,
should. Oh. She
she's
needs the link
she's
to the
on the
group.
YouTube live screen already.
She is, and she's
So
not
yeah,
getting in the chat.
yeah. I can't see. I don't know if I can see the chat from here.
It
I
doesn't say. I
can.
don't
You?
have. Yeah, I can.
Oh, she says I'm here already. Okay.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if you can see it. Did you see a message from her, or is you just seeing?
I don't see anything yet.
Okay.
I'll
She
just say
says.
welcome.
She says you
Welcome.
guys look great.
Oh,
She probably hears me saying that. So.
all right. I thought I had. Tell her I'm still learning, so maybe she'll see that I put that because I put welcome to the chat.
Okay.
I'd rather just
Well, I got it on full screen. I can't even see.
yeah, because it doesn't say private chat. I don't have private chat on.
I see private chat on the side of this thing here, but the StreamYard, but not. Well, I can't see the other part. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. See,
So AJ, you just disappeared off my screen. Right now, she. Oh, there you go. And you're back. I was
and
about to say, and she stepped away for a second, guys. So
yeah.
you just getting me. Sorry.
Sorry. As I'm learning this whole thing, it should be able to show live viewer comment show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on a comment. Show. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. So I should be able to see it unless she says she's subscribed to my channel, so I should be able to see her.
Okay.
Anyway, so like we said, even when they're showing, everyone keeps talking about this Mac Jones kid.
Oh,
I don't know what to expect. I mean, I just pray to God that everybody who keeps saying they think the Eagles will still pick a quarterback. I just hope they're wrong. And I think they're just saying that because we did what they did last year. A lot of people are lazy when it comes to us.
well, I just don't want it. You know my stance on that.
Yeah.
I don't want us to. I don't want us to do that. My thing is okay. Give him a chance to shit the bed. You know.
Right.
Then we can go from there.
Ooh, shout out to those who are at the party right now. It's pouring, so I hope Prime is inside and not in the on the field anymore because it's pouring now. Unless it's not raining there yet. Maybe it's not rain. Yeah, maybe it's not raining there, but it's pouring now here. So all of those who are here, welcome. I still don't know.
Well, the weather in Ohio, and well, you see what it looks like in Cleveland right now. Good old Ohio weather. So.
What's that?
I said, you see what the weather's like in Cleveland right now. I mean,
it's cold, right?
Good old Ohio weather. Shitty.
It's cold. It's cold.
Trust me, I remember. I used to live there. So.
There we go. I figured out the chat. Woohoo!
Oh, you did?
Welcome, Morgan. Can you chat too or no?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I thought you should be able to chat. Love y'all. Love you too. Oh yes, I guess we should talk about how this whole thing of Birds of a Feather started with you and I, right? Because I started this in 2017 out of boredom. Because as a female who loves sports, and you don't feel like guys really took you seriously on social media when pre-COVID, it became a thing to talk about stuff. So
Yeah.
she had to get it on her desktop.
I can't. Can I see
You
her?
don't see anything, Eddie? Or are you in full screen, or
No, I don't see her on. I don't see her on the chat thing.
is there a way that you can pull up the page in another tab and just see?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of doing.
Yeah, I figure you might as well just do that.
Yeah.
Pull it up in YouTube that way.
Yeah, I see. I can see it now.
Okay.
I
But
think
yeah,
so.
so anyway, we started this. I started this whole show because I basically wanted an excuse to vent like any other fan about what the Eagles do and don't do. Um, and eventually it got to the point where I think many people were saying, "Well, you and Eddie talk sports all the time. You know, why
Yeah.
don't you interact together?" And at first I wasn't sure. I'm like, well, what if he doesn't want to talk? What if you just want to just only like, because we would always talk about it when we were
Grabbing a beer or
bars.
something.
Yeah,
Or,
grabbing beers. If I'm meeting up with you after work and I made some time,
Yeah.
why
That
not?
was. But yeah, I mean, because I remember you kept saying, "Oh, come on, you should do it. You got a good voice. Do it. Come on." And I
Yeah.
guess it took me a minute because I didn't do it right away. Remember, because it was.
No, you didn't, and that's why. And I also know because we always kept missing each other because your schedule was crazier than mine.
Yeah.
And then also too, it's not that I didn't. I felt selfish at first because even when Morgan, who's joining our chat, was suggesting it as well, I would always tell her, I'm like, am I boring? Do I need somebody? I'm like, because in my head I was just like, this was just supposed to be my venting space. I wasn't trying to have guests. And then I thought, well, maybe it's good because anything I say that's totally off base or not even right, at least if you have a male voice who watched sports way longer than I did, could at least chime in. So then it became a good concept, and I'm happy we're doing it. You know what? Let us do a toast. I'm gonna get my twisted tea. Let's do an annual
Yeah.
toast.
And all the feedback I get about it is pretty good. So.
Yeah, generally people who know us and associates who don't know either one of us directly, they support even if they don't. Like my friend Jen, she ain't watching. She don't like sports.
No, she doesn't.
Talk to your doctor about Zell.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
An injection or infusion for adults with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis when a certain medicine did not help enough. Xeljanz is the first and only FDA-approved pill for moderate to severe UC. It can reduce symptoms in as early as 2 weeks, improve the appearance of the and provide lasting steroid-free remission. Xeljanz.
Oh yeah, she gets her drink here.
Your doctor should check for infections.
Oh, thanks, Morgan.
Tell your doctor that hepatitis B
Thanks for the comment.
Serious, sometimes fatal infections, cancers, including lymphoma, and blood clots have happened. Taking a higher than recommended dose of Xeljanz for RA may increase risk of death.
Yeah, I think she's going to get her twisted tea. So we're still waiting to see. Nothing else, no news has come through yet. About starting about 11 minutes from now. So
I forgot I got leftover Chinese food. I'm like sitting here going, why am I still hungry? And then I was like, duh, I ordered Chinese for lunch, ate my sushi roll so quick. But yeah, it's not to promote, but everyone knows what this is, just in case. But cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to draft day, night one. Birds of a Feather, Coed edition, our first attempt at a live. So anybody who's, hey, there's James.
Hi, James is on. Yeah,
James is
I
on.
don't see.
I don't know how you can't see.
Well, when I go back to the other page, there's a bit of a delay.
Oh, okay.
When I look at the YouTube thing, because I adjusted my hat, and it's funny. Then I go back to the page. I look at the wait, my hat's. I didn't do that. I did that already. Why is it doing it again? So.
I was thinking maybe that's probably the best way too. Look at another source and see, and that's how you can.
Oh, wait, here we go. I just clicked on comments.
See, we're learning.
Okay.
Don't be hating on us, y'all. We still learning.
Click on comments.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Let me not turn the sound on.
Okay. Yeah, I had to turn the volume off the other one.
So you've been watching. How long, Eddie? In general, have you been? Well, when did they start showing the draft? Did they always show the draft on TV? When you remember?
Yeah, I mean for a long time. Yeah.
It was new to me. It was a new concept. I guess the more popular it got, the graphics got bigger. It just became more of a spectacle. Obviously, when the year that they came to us was probably the best year.
Oh God! You see James'
Morgan,
comments.
lend me $30. Cheers, been drinking since 5
Do you see James' first comment?
Eddie looking good. Hi, Morgan.
Talking about I'm a smash. Yo, he's an idiot.
What? Yo, it's gone too fast. Eddie's looking good. I'm a smash.
He already warned me he's gonna troll. I was like, I'm not expecting any less from him. So that's my boy. Yeah. But I can't comment from my page. So.
You should be able to, unless it's because I put the Kevin Hart joke in there. Did you see it?
Yeah.
L-O-O-O. All love. I'm a fan.
Hey James, I got a question for you, man. Where do you think Aaron Rodgers is going, man?
There you go. San Fran.
I know, right? Since he wants out of Green Bay. Let's see if he answers. He'll probably answer.
Here's the thing that I want to know in general. When they do stuff like that, it's obviously calculated if they do it for drafting. Because on our end, when we had the draft here in Philly,
anything but Denver.
Anything but Denver. He says he hopes.
I know he would love to have him become a Raider. I know you want to see him in that silver and black, Jay, but I don't know.
Well,
that's gonna happen. But
the Eagles do go to Las Vegas. That's gonna be a popular trip.
I want to go to that so
I want to go, but it might now. If it's in October, it's gonna bump into me and Jen's trip to Puerto Rico for her 50th.
For what?
Her 50th birthday. We're going to Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's this year? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Benjamin Buttons is finally conceding to the 5-0.
Yeah.
But when we had the draft here in Philly, that was a big event. But you have to admit, as much as they tried to act like it wasn't a big deal, it was a big deal when it was
Philly rocked it.
Philly looked good. And then you notice how quick Dallas wanted to be in there as soon as we got all that good press.
Well, the thing is, we set the bar.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time they actually moved it.
Crazy turnout. Yep, from the normal places. Yeah.
Yeah, from Radio City, it's a music hall. So I mean, we set the bar, and everyone has to keep up with us.
They got scared, and then it just basically was a foreshadowing of what was going to happen that year.
Mm-hmm.
So it should have proved to them like it was worth the bet to be there before everything changed before our eyes. I was a volunteer for one day.
I remember being out there. It was
hot as hell. Hot as hell. I felt like I weighed 5,000 pounds just walking around. I felt like everything was too far, even though everything was in the same part of stretch. It just was really hot. You know me, I hate when I'm hot.
Definitely can feel that heat, though.
He said, come on, Chucky. Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, I'm still tripping now because I was thinking of all the people they have still on their team. I wonder if they would do that and to find an excuse to get rid of Derek Carr, and he'd go there.
Yeah, I mean, that could happen.
I don't think Derek Carr is going to last long.
Yeah.
And Chucky probably is trying to be nice, but he's secretly like, I want that bastard out.
Well, you know what? My thing about him is that I hate to say it about him, but I think he's an overrated coach.
It was one thing when he was in Tampa Bay back in the day. You can't kind of reclaim. These guys don't take orders the same way. Like you have to find a different way.
He also won that Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's team. That was a team Tony Dungy put together. Right? You know, and he comes in the next season, and wins the Super Bowl. That's why I was glad that when Dungy won it with the Colts, I was like, oh, thank God, he's getting one. He gets a chip finally. Because that was his chip. That was his chip. He should have got it, Tampa.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's almost like the Nick Foles, Carson Wentz syndrome in a way. So maybe Chucky got exposed for what he really wasn't capable of doing, as opposed to inheriting an already decent team when Tony left.
Well, so I don't know if you can say that.
Like Nick Foles exposed that Carson couldn't win with his team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we know that Nick Foles kind of caught lightning in the bottle. You know? No,
he did.
Because you know what, he couldn't do that again if he wanted to.
No. And we proved it because the following year you see what happened, and you see how they almost lost the first game of the season.
Well, and you also see how he went to other teams and couldn't even barely get on the field. So
barely getting on field. Got hurt on the first play when he went to Jacksonville.
I'm sure I make a lot of enemies by saying that about Nick Foles. People are like, oh, Nicky Foles. I'm like, okay, all right.
But that's why I felt like that whole year was divine, because to me, and
it was meant to.
It was meant to be, because too many things were working in our favor. Most of the opposition we normally face, we didn't face as much.
Yeah.
And
all right.
The only reason why our team failed was because Carson got hurt, but then they rebounded with Nick.
So we got to hear Kings of Leon sing before the next first bit comes up.
Somebody I know who used to do radio here is obsessed with Kings of Leon, and I was so shocked. I think
they're good, but I mean, hey, I'm not obsessed.
I mean, look, they're not Nickelback, so I figure
anything's better than Nickelback. So
right. So, now they got 4th and John got all these guys on here, so I should tell them, come to my chat.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Eagle Sessions, Gail, and Evan, Chris. They got Puga on there now. Puga.
We are what?
I love Puga.
We're about 2-3 minutes away, so.
I should do. There's something you can do a countdown on here, but I forgot how to do it. I'll try it for next time.
Are you picking me up? Okay.
I'm fine. You're good.
Okay.
You're still hearing me, right?
Yeah. I'm just worried about how far. Worried about how far. Yeah, I love this mic. This mic is like.
I do too. Isn't that mic good?
Yeah.
I'm glad I got yours. It's the one I got you, right?
Yeah, the one you said, hey, you want one of these? I was like, yes.
Because honestly, the one I really wanted, it just seemed like it was too expensive, and I didn't know how much I was going to use it.
This is my first time really using this one, and it picks me up pretty good. So
I wish we could just use it with Anchor through the phone, but you can't.
I don't know if you can find some kind of connection there.
Well, also, I figure Anchor is probably going to be updating sooner or later, so they might add it later.
I don't understand why they don't have it so you can. Remember how you can't have me join you on the PC? Remember how we tried that and it didn't work?
The PC version probably hasn't been updated as much as the mobile, because you figure everybody's got their normal updates.
Well, I can actually hear the rain now. So
you hear it?
Yeah.
We had for our draft party that time. I think I was still working at the Link.
A week ago.
If you don't know, when I used to work at the Link, I worked from 2006 to literally Super Bowl year 2018. I was done. I was physically beat.
Peter Morton's in the house, but late as always.
Peter, welcome, sir. He goes, what are we gonna do at 12?
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna.
We're gonna go back, bitch. Oop, I'm cursing already.
Okay. Why are you worried about that part? I'm gonna curse.
I feel like it's too early.
I'm gonna curse a lot, so I'm telling you right now.
I know you are, but I'm just saying it's excessive when nothing's happened. That's why I'm trying to save it for later, because the shock value might cause me to be a lot more mouthy. But welcome, Peter.
You got catching up to do. I already had a whiskey and my second drink.
You always beat me, even if Lord knows. Anytime I've gone out with Eddie, he's already 6 drinks in practically, and I get drunk off of 2.
And fine, right?
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. Me drinking a lot of Twisted Teas is a different drink from anybody else.
So James is still trying to get $30, huh?
I missed this whole joke.
He said, "Give me $30."
Does he want a Venmo? Because I got paid, but how bad you need it? I don't know if Stacy knows you need $30, James.
Yeah, I bet you $30 that Aaron Rodgers doesn't go to the Raiders.
No, I think he's going to 49ers, James.
No, I'm just messing with James. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just saying I think he's going to San Francisco. And they seem like they're ready to get rid of Jimmy G already, and I was shocked by that. Something about the coach there looks like Cliff Lee. I think Kyle Shanahan looks like Cliff Lee a little bit. Yeah. This what's his name? Zach Wilson. Yeah, he looks like he's 12. My God, that's an Abercrombie Fitch dude.
Man, you better dump that girl, man. You about to make millions of dollars.
Well, they know what they're doing.
No, sorry.
I know, but that's okay. See, that's a good conversation to have, because I actually want to discuss that kind of thing, like that lifestyle when you're say early 20s, maybe starting out your career. Are these girls from? And there's Trevor with his beautiful hair. He better do a hair commercial, because he straight up look like a girl. He got a lot of body in his hair.
Trevor Lawrence is like Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
I just so want him so bad to do like whatever
Pete don't.
the hot hair commercial is. Like that has to be his first big deal because that's obviously what we see. Like when he's all
And like the Pantene Pro V
show
commercials.
him running like this, running across the field with his hair.
He'll be the next Head and Shoulders guy, like
Shoulders,
like
Ren
Palomalu was.
Yes, yes, that's it. That's the brand. He's gonna do like what's his name? Zach did.
Mm.
Oh, NAACP. I can't talk right now. Sorry.
He's trying to say we need Jesus.
I can't talk right now. I'm doing sports shit.
He said we need Jesus.
Who said we need Jesus?
Peter
No person you need Jesus.
Yeah.
Even Jesus knows that Peter. I talk to him daily. That's why I'm still safe in my mother's house right now. Jaguars hold. Okay, see now if Jaguars with what's his name as the coach now, that kind of interests me. But then
the Jets got to hit on something. They always have multiple picks in the first round and fuck it up. See, I'm cursing. Okay, already. There we go.
That's all right.
That's my first one. That's my first one.
I'm not counting. You don't count because you already. How many drinks in you said?
3.
Right. So the fact that you had to think about it was a problem right there. Second of all,
I usually don't keep count, so it's fine.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But I just know I knew I wasn't going to start drinking.
Pete, you're late. Pete, you're late to the party. You're talking about Aaron Rodgers. We talked about Aaron Rodgers.
I know, Pete. You're on that delay. Where's your phone? What service?
He wasn't even on yet when we were talking about Aaron. So
he probably wasn't. He was focused. Yeah. This guy cracks me up. Yeah. He was just interviewed on WIP midday show with Joe and John Ritchie. Anyway, so what I was saying before I got sidetracked, when you start your career in your early 20s, are these girls really with you because they've known you in college, or do they know that you're out there to be drafted? Do the situations get serious, or is it more like I just want to have a girl on my arm because it looks good?
Well, I mean, some of these guys have been the same girl since high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows? I mean, I guess some of these guys do stay with the girl, but some end up, whatever.
He hates him more than he hates his family. That was the popular thing I heard on Twitter today. You see, he was there to support his brother on The Bachelor. Why would you support your brother on The Bachelor?
Well, my little brother going to The Bachelor. I'd be like, yo.
I'm like, dude.
Like, get off the show. I'm clowning the shit out of you.
Either that or get a test before and after, because them that show was horrible. I'm sorry. And now that this black guy just embarrassed himself and still want to stay with that racist girl.
Yes, Morgan, it is true. The Eagles do have 11 picks.
Yes. And who knows? They might get more because they have a tendency to go back and try to get more for them and fuck up the whole thing. That's what we're worried about.
Yeah, they might.
I hope they stay because the whole point of them was to get 6 was to get a good pick, and then they went back. So they shouldn't go back anymore. They should just keep their asses still.
Let's hope they stay right where they are.
Oh yeah, I want to hear Khaled's because he got Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber on it.
Come on. Well, you know the 3 I'll be happy with the first round. You know the 3 already.
I highlighted because they keep talking about Jalen Waddle. I said we're probably
Jalen Waddle is not really mine. I'd rather have Devontae Smith than Jalen Waddle.
Obviously we would, but I'm just saying realistically.
Yeah.
We're not going to get the hot name, so let's just put that out.
I mean, if Devontae Smith is gone, take J.C. Horn or
J.C. Horn. That was the popular name.
Or try and move up and get Surtain's kid before Dallas does.
Surtain, I don't think I have a feeling I heard him too much today, so I don't think he's going to come to us. But I think it'll either be 9 times out of 10. I bet on Jalen Waddle because we have a Jalen already. We got a Jalen Rieger or Jalen Hurts, so he'll be the third trifecta since Jalen Mills is gone. So he'll complete the trifecta.
Thank God Jalen Mills is gone.
I'm so glad.
Someone have to say his name ever again.
He said he's going to still keep the green hair. I doubt it. I think by eventually he'll shave it and do something else. Why would you keep the green on another team?
Uh-oh. The clock's going to start soon.
Pete said I was talking in real time, but you're just seeing it. Oh, my bad. Eddie did say there was a delay.
What's he talking about?
Talking about was a delay to his comment. Like,
man, it wasn't that much of a delay. Stop lying.
Who knows?
You know you relate getting on
here. Are we trying to mess with us because we drinking?
I know you, son. We grew up together.
He knows you.
Love you, Pete.
Thank you guys for even being on the chat because honestly, it was just gonna be me and Ed, which I was fine with, but that's why we put it out there so that we can have some talking heads, so we have something else to interact with because that's why these people go live, right?
Hmm.
I mean, we ain't got no Fourth and John folks up in here, but you know they don't establish themselves, so Dale knows the minute they stop talking, he's invited to us. We're still talking, but oh, that girl got green eyeshadow to well teal because yeah,
Shame. She's a Jaguar fan. What a shame.
I know my dad's not even. My dad's a Buck or a he sticks with his college team for my sister's Florida State.
We're here for small business every day.
Usually he can't get no winning down there, but he's glad that they Tampa Bay finally got one while he was alive because he gave up once the Eagles lost while he was here before my parents divorced.
To help jumpstart
We were actually, fun fact, we were actually on the air the
Uh,
day of the Super Bowl in 2005 watching my sister give birth to her son. So I
oh,
literally
okay.
missed everything until I touched down in Italy. And
Oh
only
yeah, I
God,
remember. I remember you were telling me that. Yeah.
and the fact
So
that they lost by 3 points pissed me off. So when I watched the replay, when they finally found it on their Army channel, I
well,
was very, very disgusted.
well, and I told you the story where I was at, right? Remember, I was living in Miami at the time. I was living in Miami. Uh, yeah, because I think I had just moved away, and they go to the Super Bowl finally. And
I
that
know you were
year,
like, mother.
that year, I remember in the I like yelled in out in Macy's because when they beat Atlanta
Hmm.
in that game to get them to the
Yeah,
Super
that was a good
Bowl,
game. Yep.
and I was like, oh, when they beat, yeah, because they beat, because Vic was there then.
Yeah,
I think,
Vic.
well,
Yep.
yeah, they
Remember
beat
because
Vic.
Algie Crumpler is that famous hit by Dawkins, and
Yeah,
at
they
that
beat
point they
them
took
and to
Mike
get into
out.
the Super
Mike
Bowl, and
got
I
hit.
was like, because I was getting updates on my phone, and I was like, yes, and there was somebody was looking at me like, what is he just? And I'm like, oh no, it's okay. I was like, my team just made it to the Super Bowl. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God, they're doing this progressive commercial with 3/5 of instinct. Look how old they are.
mm.
Justin Timberlake somewhere going, thank God I don't do this with those guys anymore. He's probably like, why are they doing every commercial like they're broke?
Well, hey, they need some money, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, everybody got kids except for Lance. Oh no,
Yeah.
JC too. JC doesn't have kids, but yet that we know of. Um. So anyway, yeah. So going back to how this started, when I was working at the link, and I had left, I decided to leave the year that we ended up going to the Super Bowl
Mm.
because physically the job became a toll on me. Because when I at that point I was event staff and I was no longer walking around selling raffle tickets. I was at one booth that didn't have a chair when my back issues started to happen.
Yeah.
I was just mentally and physically exhausted. I mean, starting in the pro shop and then all the way working up to being being an event staff, and I went through several title changes. I had my experience, you know, but honestly, as an employee, you really can't stay and watch the games like you want to because you're supposed to be
Yeah.
working. And then when you're on break, you're not supposed to be lingering out watching the game, although everybody did it. Um, the only benefit was that I would only bump into players if I was at Chickies after the games or um, if I was at one of their appearances. I mean, honestly, as an employee, you're really not supposed to fraternize with them. So, and I was never a fan of that part because I thought that was the whole point.
Mm.
And a lot of stuff, I feel bad for the current people who are still working there because I've already found out I've lost two team members out of nowhere. They just passed away this year.
Oh man.
So I was very sad to hear that.
Sorry to hear that. That sucks.
One of them was a good friend of mine named Cedric. He used to always text me during Sixers games, driving me nuts. But he would be my buddy. But I couldn't believe out of nowhere. It's just actually
Mm.
Corey. Shout out to Corey. Corey Clement, his mother, who I follow on Facebook. She apparently knew him, and I didn't even know anything had happened until she had posted recently that a good friend of hers passed away, and I was like, oh, and it was SETI, and I was like, no. So I felt horrible.
Mm.
Um, and then as of I think either just last month or early this month, another girl of mine who used to work in event staff, Tracy, she just passed away. So I don't know if this, who knows if it was COVID related or not. The point is, it just life happens fast, and when it happens, just count your blessings, just be thankful.
Yeah.
You know, yes, life sucks from time to time, but I mean, these people were here today, gone tomorrow. You just don't know. So
Yeah.
just keep in mind all these people who are so against everything with this mask protocol, and even though they're opening up businesses, just realize that even if it wasn't related to COVID, we wouldn't all be going through this if it wasn't real. So,
Yeah.
oh God, here comes Goodell. That's my boy right there behind him. I like that player. What's his name? Former player from what was he from the Browns or the that he retired? I forgot his name. Ballhead.
Trying to remember his name.
I love him though. He's a cutie. Um. Oh, what's his name from the Browns there? Is that Steve Young? That's Steve Young. Steve Young looks even older than I thought. Maybe that's not Steve Young.
Yeah.
I swear I saw him. I think I tagged you on something he was on recently. He was interviewing with Mark Sanchez. He looked horrible that day. All right, their stage is nice. I still think how they did it for us in Philly was even better.
Yeah. Well, they kind of had to spread it out a little bit more this
Yeah.
summer. So
Yeah. No, that's not Steve Young. Thank God. Yeah, Jarvis. I was just watching with I Am Athlete. If everyone who watches here on YouTube, watch I Am Athlete. Jarvis was just on a recent episode. Him and Stephon Diggs. It was a really good episode.
Yeah, I listened to it. It's pretty funny.
They're good. They're very funny. Obviously, my favorite is Channing Crowder because that dude is rude, funny, raw. I love him to death.
I just like when they start arguing. It's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Brandon is very dramatic, but I think Brandon means well.
Well, so is Chad, too, though. I mean,
Chad is very confident, and I can't even hate on him because I think Chad, he may sound like an idiot, but he stays consistent. You know, I respect him and T.O. because they have never bucked from how they believe about things, whether they sound ignorant or not.
Mm.
Even when T.O. was on, it was like you could tell it's like that's
I don't think I heard that one.
Yeah, T.O. was on a couple times I think with Chad invited him. But shout out to I Am Athlete because that's a very good podcast for men. They have a women version too, but I wasn't interested in that. Call me a hater, but I can't relate to those girls looking all similar and stuff. I hate to say it, but I said I can't relate to them pretty Polynesian whatever girls that talk about all this hard stuff they're going through. Whatever. Morgan said my dad wants to be a call-in guest.
Is he on the? Did he get the link? Is he online?
Hell, Dad, come on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in that thing.
Does he have the link to the show?
I don't know.
Hang on 1 second, because I'm going to ask Joe Thomas to give his little pregame speech and get you a little fired up before we start tonight. So big job.
He said call-in guest. We ain't on no phone, Patty.
Yeah, right.
You can just join the chat once you subscribe. Subscribe to AJ Jones, please, y'all. Subscribe. I tell you one, Cleveland can get a little cocky now because I think they're getting closer and closer to a substantial playoff run sooner than later. With or without Baker, I think they already know now what they need to do. Whether Baker stays there or not, I think Cleveland got a chance to actually do something. If not this year coming. Oh, wow. See, that's the life. I would love to be on the draft stage. That was always my pipe dream. I just wear my cute little jersey jacket, go up there and announce a number.
The 2021 NFL.
Sorry, I'm answering something.
Me too. I'm sitting here hitting the chat with them and watching.
Oh, chat with who? With
4th and John.
Or John. I don't think. No, he can't call in. He has to. Doesn't he have to do the YouTube link?
Yeah, just tell him to get the link to my YouTube.
Yeah, I said the one I sent you, Morgan.
The one that Eddie sent you, Morgan. You can just send that to them, and then he subscribes, and then he can join on the chat.
Sorry, I got work texting me while I'm on here.
I know we're multitasking. Don't feel bad. There will be dead moments like this because we got stuff to watch.
I may have to step off the camera and call somebody real quick. Maybe.
Yeah, so now Tim Tebow being in the news and Aaron Rodgers all of a sudden, is that a distraction from this whole draft? Not really, but I always liked Tim Tebow. I could see why guys didn't think he could play, but he was fun when he was here, I thought. Ah!
Jim Brown.
Shout out to Eagle Sessions Gale. He put my comment up. I said this guy they're talking to now is a cutie.
Huh?
They put my comment up. I said, "Oh, King is a cutie," and they just put it up there.
I was mad that I made a comment and they the dude kept talking and wouldn't let Gail talk.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
he was about to comment on what I said, but he wouldn't let Gail talk. He just kept talking over it.
And then you have because
he tried twice, 2 or 3 times to say it. I heard him say my name, and he tried to say my name.
It's chaos. It's like the male view because everybody jumps in from another channel, and now someone else just came in because he's at the party, and now Chris. Oh, this is the guy that's he used to be arrested or something. Yeah, so it gets chaotic. Like if it's just Gail and a couple people, it's one thing, but when it's a lot of guys right now, they're just jumping in left and right. I want to see who has the fat crib because remember last draft when they showed Kevin, who is it? The guy from the Cardinals. They showed his whole big house or whatever place he was renting. It was a huge loft or apartment or whatever, and he had the best view. And everybody kept saying, "Check out this guy's place. This is where he's holding rank. He ain't got nobody around him. He's just sitting in a real comfortable white looking house like he just moved in yesterday." Jaguars are on the clock. All right.
Well, we know what they're gonna do. Why do they have so many? Why does the first pick have so many minutes? Because you know what they're gonna
exactly.
do.
You should know. You had mad time. Rich Eisen. I'm not a fan of his, but he's the only one I can really listen to a lot if I watch this on my own because he kind of has a lot of snide comments from time to time. You know what they should have? They should have Steve Smith on here because Steve Smith can be real raw.
They simply don't come around very often. It's the highest grade I put on a quarterback going back to Andrew Luck. So he'd be the number 2 in terms
what is going on?
One of my employees sent me a message said, "Oh, I got a fever of 100 degrees."
Oh God.
Well, they got their shot. They got a shot. Their shot.
No, that'll be me on Saturday.
So
trust me, Saturday I may be out of commission till.
Yeah, and everybody's different for the first shot.
Well, this is my second. The first shot my Pfizer shot, I had the feeling of a head cold, but it only lasted for that day.
Yeah.
And after that, I had little soreness on my arm.
That's what I was trying to tell her, but
everybody's scared of it, especially if they don't normally get shots and stuff. So
yeah, I mean the fever that you get for it doesn't last that long.
It doesn't. No, everybody's act like I'm like, how are y'all new to shots with your arm hurting? Your arm's always gonna hurt. It's a fucking needle. I don't know why you think it's not gonna hurt. Half the time they do them so damn fast. By the time I even finished talking to the lady, she was already writing down on my card or whatever. You can bring your card back. So I'll be there about probably 20 of 3 on Saturday, waiting in line. Line moved really quickly, like I didn't have a long wait. They keep you for 15 minutes, give you water if you need it. I don't know who this guy is talking right now.
This is just the way this guy plays. I know 5 minutes to go on the clock. They're milking it.
Yeah.
That time, we now send things over to Joel Clapper, Hall of Famer, Warren's Corner, delivered by Pizza Hut. All right, thanks, guys. And I know, Joe, you never got a chance to cover Trevor Lawrence in person, but I know that you studied him. Tell me what you see when he wants to take. Well, first of all, it's all the things that the guys just said, right? And I would just also highlight his competitive nature, because there was really only 2 games.
So, Eddie, what was the one thing you learned once COVID really became official last year? Because I know the one thing that made everybody go, oh, this only lasts a couple months.
I knew it was going to last longer than that.
I had a feeling, too, because I'm like, isn't that what a pandemic's supposed to be? Like,
oh, yeah.
I won't be here for 3 months. I was just happy to work from home because I wasn't allowed to do it at my job.
Oh, well, I wish that was can't even do that for my job. So I mean,
Yeah, you and my mom both. She was tired getting out today. I had to remind her to grab a couple things that she was just there last night.
yeah, and it's crazy because like a lot of people don't want to work right now. And they don't want to
Retail
work.
retail is a nightmare. It makes you hate working, but if it's your only check, and my mom's retired and she just likes the ability to have extra money since she was a manager for 30 something years.
He's the most complete. He's got the biggest resume. He can do so many different things. He can play with his mind. He can play with his feet. He can play with that special arm. He's got the ability to make those big.
All right, y'all in the comment section. Is it just me and Eddie? But do y'all feel like we already know who Jaguar is going to pick? So let's just fucking get to the other picks, please.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares. All this waiting. My question is, does Trevor really want to be in Jacksonville? Like when you're number one, do you really have a choice? Like I don't even think Jalen Hurts honestly was excited to be an Eagle. Maybe he was more depressed that he was picked so low.
I don't want to be in Jacksonville. It's old people live.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
saying, no, I'm
But even when you were in Miami, though, it's like, was there a big, like, did all the hype travel down to you in Miami, from about the Jacksonville Super Bowl, or did anyone really care?
They didn't really care.
Yeah, Florida's so, like, whatever.
I mean, Miami, certain parts of Florida is so weird.
I know.
And certain parts are like whatever, certain parts, it's like a third world country in the United States.
Who would have known that they would become, like, besides Texas now being, like, number 2 for, like, the dumbest people. Shout out to my cousins, because y'all don't count. Because y'all just surrounded by dumb people. Some of y'all are Cowboys fans. That's really bad.
That's it right there.
That's the problem. But Texas is so ignorant, and I'm sorry if you have a soft spot for Texas, but right now y'all ain't looking too good. Florida's pumping out more ridiculous stories and a very ignorant governor there. And
like you said,
my
Florida,
dad down there.
It's like the old Bugs Bunny thing. Florida should be sawed off and
Look,
pulled off to its own island somewhere.
Yeah, they should be sawed off just like California is slowly disintegrating. So it's like soon California won't be even part of the United States. It's just going to burn itself to a crisp. But there are some teams that it's like you almost want to put a mercy flag, like Jacksonville. Well, the Cardinals were pretty decent, but they weren't as good as back in when what's his name was there. Pick is in. Ooh, gee, who could it be?
Come on. Pick is in. Come on, get out the way. Just say who we know you're going to be.
Say his name. Say his name.
With the first pick.
Is Byron Leftwich still a coach? Yeah, he's still a coach. They're talking about when he. Oh, I remember he was down there. Yeah, I forgot he was a quarterback.
Blake Bortles, yeah.
Jesus. Y'all didn't have much to do. I don't know why y'all excited. Y'all had the easiest job in the whole part of the draft. Y'all already know who you were picking. I tell you one thing, all these PR social accounts are working overtime now because they got to film everything, even if their teams suck.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. You should have the 4th and John on the side too, because it's hilarious how many people are just popping in and out of Gail's stream here. You got her comfortable in the recliner. Don't tell her to get up. Who is she that he let her sit, first of all? Because if I were her, I'd be like, don't let me move. I don't have to move. I'm not moving.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence.
Ooh, what a surprise.
Oh, I'm so shocked. Oh.
They got Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Sunshine. Can't make that pitch, Petey.
She probably already pregnant. He probably already put it up.
Yo.
Just got married. She's probably knocked up like, you better get number one.
She's in there poking holes in the condom.
Seriously, he's like, we trying to get locked up, just like Wendy Williams used to always say, poke a hole,
Oh god, it's fucked up.
try to trap him early. I'm sorry, I don't want to make that sacrifice for any man if I don't want kids. Sorry. You better rent a wife. Third pick is where the action starts, James. I don't doubt it. I hope I make it.
Yeah, right.
My
Oh, come on.
ADHD is a bitch right now.
He's lanky though. It's pretty long.
He's very long, but here's the thing: everybody gets on like throwing motions and all those technicalities. He's just a really pretty guy, like, and not pretty like he's gorgeous, but like just I don't know, it's kind of weird. Did you see where he took a picture of that girl that supposedly looked like him, and they took
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sure he hears it all the time. Look at Grandma.
Look just like him. Oh.
Okay, family members are going to be the funniest to watch this year because we saw all the stills and the jokes of all the family members that had like mini altercations once their family member was named.
I forgot he actually does not. He actually doesn't shy away from taking a hit though. You saw him lower his shoulder and run right into it.
Well, I think they're talking to the girl that was in that Eagles biopic. They talked to a lot. I think the NFL was in denial, but I think if they really were smart, they should have had it come back to Philly. But then again, probably not because we would have had a horrible year.
Yeah,
it would have probably been a double dose of like, oh, now because that's why they kind of mailed it in the following season. They smelled themselves too much. It was a very blessed year. I'm still every now and then wanting to watch DVD just because of how sharp Carson looked at the time and how excited the team was and everybody was dancing and like I'm just dancing.
Well, the thing is they didn't they were too you can see now like, they didn't do anything in drafts after that.
James said 2 hours from now we'll get to the third pick.
So yeah, to improve the team. They didn't do anything to improve the team after.
No, they didn't because they got Lex. Yeah, Mike just made a good point today. Michael Finelli, he made a point about when he was talking because they had their All-Star day, so everybody was kind of blending with each other's.
Yeah, I heard some of it earlier. Right?
Yeah, I was listening to some of Kincaid came on to Mike's Hour, and then him and Anthony are hilarious. I got to go back and listen to their.
My girl.
Anthony's on. Anthony is so funny.
Or my girl, what's her name? She was on with Kincaid in the morning. What was her name?
Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie was on with Kincaid.
Oh yeah. I like when Crystal's on too because Crystal is very sharp. I think when she's on subbing for Natalie, sometimes I can tell Mike is like slightly intimidated because Crystal knows her shit.
Yeah.
But he was talking today with Kincaid about how allergies are starting to get to me already. That's why I can't enjoy my contacts. I can't have nothing nice.
Oh, my eyes are already like getting irritated.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it's like you can't enjoy any kind of time without like a break.
And the congestion is starting. Like getting congested again. Like,
you start feeling it here.
It's annoying, yeah.
But anyway, he was talking about how he said he thinks that when the Eagles got to a point, especially like trying to understand, he's always trying to dissect people, but with Lori and them saying like he didn't think he was a football guy until they found the one that ship, and now it confirmed he knows what he's doing. So therefore, that's why they didn't feel like they needed any help. And why all these rumors about ignoring the scouts was a big thing, even though they've probably been doing it that way for years. I just think, if anything, Howie was determined to be better once he got banished when Chip was here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure he must have felt like shit when that whole beginning of that first year turned out to be awesome, and he was like, God dang it. Dick is working, everybody's working. He's probably thinking, motherfucker, I'll never see sunlight again. But when it spontaneously combusted after that, it was like, oh, that was fun. I was hoping for sure. I mean, with Vic and D-Jack and LaShawn, I thought for sure that we were going to get somewhere with them. They would just screamed success to me. But I guess it was just too blackety black.
Oh.
But I loved it though. It was exciting for a while.
Yeah. Well, people are forgetting we were spoiled for a while because we were a solid team for a long time, for a very long time. And a lot of people forget that. You know, we didn't go through that whole. We went through that whole like shadow area of the Rich Coed and like for a little bit, for like a year or two, but we didn't sit in limbo or hell like the Jets have been forever, or like the Browns did for a long ass time. We haven't.
Yeah, I know.
We haven't had that
our
period.
awful was never their awful. I get it, but because we had such a high bar, and then it was all.
All right, here we go.
Oh, thinking about Dan Hansis on
Who do you think?
Around the NFL.
QB, right?
Second pick.
QB.
Watch it be Jamar.
Trey Lance. That's it.
You think it might be Trey Lance?
Nah.
Running back.
Nah, they're not gonna go running back this early.
Not this early. Oh, that's right. They don't do it.
Nah, they need.
I forgot this pick too. My bad. My ass is already.
Well, they're not going. They're not going to because they don't need it yet. I mean, they need more. I mean, their quarterback is.
Yeah, they definitely need a quarterback because Joe's here, so Joe was going to be their backup if he stayed there. But he was.
I thought they should have kept what's the name?
Flacco.
Sam Darnold. They should have kept Sam Darnold.
I think they kind of gave up on him too quickly.
They gave up on him way too soon.
I mean, I still feel that way about Carson Wentz, but some people don't. So this is the whole thing. They all just sit in the recliner. First of all, don't be telling me to get up because you got me in a recliner. Don't be expecting me to stand up. I'm not standing up. I'll be sitting there like, oh, that's.
Oh, does he show? He showed him the card, didn't he?
I guess so.
Mac Jones. Zach Wilson. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Another blondie. Obviously, he knew because he was halfway down the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they already had to talk with him. First two picks, they always have to talk with. They know where they're going. It's not really much. It's not really much of a curveball there.
He just looks like he is setting himself up to be that dude that's going to get arrested on a DUI.
Well, he's going to a big stage going to New York. So
I know.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. Don't break the wrist now. He a little too.
I know, right?
Damn, that was a big swap. Shit.
Have him fall off stage and hurt himself. Like, I'd be like, oh no. That would be just luck too. Or something like that would happen.
What? He fell off.
That like when he went to go like the guy had his jersey on the glass stage and like, what if he stepped on that and slipped and fell off stage or something? That would just be.
Remember the original design for the draft last year had COVID not happened? It was going to be some of it was going to be on the water. They were trying to do it in Vegas.
Yeah.
Can you imagine walking down that aisle and you in the Bellagio like when they were trying to do like when they were trying to put the landing like right in front of that famous.
The fountain, yeah, the fountain's cool though.
The fountain is cool, but my thing was. People get elated. They don't, they're in their own zone and you're not paying attention. One little slip.
Yeah.
You're going to be that casualty. You're going to be that GIF on Twitter.
You busting your ass on the
busting your ass in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he's got a good arm too, man. I don't know if you watched
They've been talking about this kid, so
if you watch his workout, oh god, he's making some crazy throws.
I just hope he's better than every time I look at him, I think of who was that blonde little boy that we had for a while in the Eagles.
He's not that bad.
Matt,
don't compare him to him. He's not that bad. You talking about the kid from the Seminoles, right?
Was he a Seminole or a Trojan?
No, he's a Trojan.
I think he was a Trojan.
Yeah.
That was the joke because between him and Mark Sanchez, like we couldn't get any decent backup.
I mean, I remember he came in a game and threw like
Matt
3
Barkley,
interceptions.
that's his name.
Yeah, I remember he came in and threw like 3 or 4 interceptions in that one game. I was like, what the hell?
Well, first of all, I always said he's too short. Like, I mean, Jalen Hurts is short too, but he can compensate, I think, a little better than him. First of all, he's Brigham Young. That was an Andy school. Andy loved to get all the guys from Brigham Young.
Yeah. Andy knew how to pick linemen, though.
What's that?
I said Andy knew how to pick linemen, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, God bless Trey Thomas and God bless Runyon and all the guys
That's one
we
thing.
had.
That's one thing Andy knew how to do is pick linemen in the
That
draft.
was that was
You
pretty much
know.
it, and a quarterback.
Well, I mean, he was a lineman himself. He
Look at all
knows.
these little boys look just like little Zackies. Look at them. My God, is that a Mormon family?
They're all gonna get COVID.
Super duper blonde.
That's right.
As Daniel said, this is the best film to watch for all the quarterbacks. The most fun, the most exciting, the most.
Oh, that's a good pick for them. This kid's good. He's gonna
Look,
be
whatever.
good. I
As
think.
long as as long as he can see over the O line and he ain't throwing and he don't get learn from what's his name. Don't be getting no what was the disease he
Gotta
had?
stay. He's gotta stay out of trouble. Yeah,
Gotta stay out of trouble. Don't be getting the kissing disease.
yeah. You're fucking grown ass man. You getting mono. So
Getting mono. Just make sure you wash your
Like,
hands.
that's not. Yeah.
We still in the COVID era, even if you got your vaccination or didn't, because I don't know.
All right, come on. Start the clock for the next person. This is why it takes so long. See, that
Yeah, well then they have to interview them like we care.
Well,
But
they can still start the clock though. I mean, they can still start the clock.
You know what? I'm gonna give it everything I have. You know, I worked as hard as I could for this moment.
I'll tell you one thing, they're gonna have him. They're gonna have him in the next naked issue because he's too pretty. We're gonna get some of these boys in these naked body issues soon. I'm telling you, all the pretty boys, I already used to feel like it's a setup.
Yeah, you know, just
Kid
like
looks.
every,
Yeah, he looks 12 years old.
situation that comes up in my life, I'm gonna get everything I have. I'm gonna, you know.
All right, come on, San Fran. Pick. They're gonna pick. They need a quarterback, don't they? San
Well,
Fran.
I think it might be Aaron Rodgers, but yeah, they do.
Yeah, but who knows if they're gonna.
I know. Oh yeah, they're showing.
You think they pick? Did they go for either Lance? Did they go for Trey Lance?
In San Fran, who's the other guy? Mac. What if they get Mac Jones?
Mac Jones. Yeah, Trey Lance or Mac Jones. But Justin Fields too is there.
Oh, someone just said that in the chat. More than John.
Justin Fields. But you know what? I think he's going to be good, but Ohio State quarterbacks scare me because they usually don't amount up to what they're supposed to. You know, you think they're going to be good, and then they're not.
I think Ohio is more good for their defensive players.
Yeah.
You know, Malcolm Jenkins was a Buckeye, and there was a couple other Ohio State players that were real good defensive players.
What the buzz really began to build as the 49ers took a deep dive into the quarterbacks. Trey Lance, who was Justin Fields, and it was Mac Jones. It's been fascinating for me as the 49ers narrowed their choices to Trey Lance and Mac Jones. They continue.
I love watching people celebrate on the West Coast because I'm like, oh, it's still like middle of the day for them. I'm like, we're sitting here, it's almost 9 o'clock. It's like only 3 something there.
And of course, this informs
Faithful in the Bay.
So this is a huge pick. I can't believe we're gonna finally get the answer to
Keep
something.
it real for the Bay. I love how people do not know how to keep their mask all the way up. You pull it up so that it doesn't move when you talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can tell people probably just put it on because they're probably just like, oh, is that how it works? James said 5 hours to pick the guy we all knew they'd pick.
Exactly. I mean, we could have been the next pick by now. First two picks should only have like what 2 minutes. 2 minutes tops. That's
Well, because you have more time. You know what I mean? Like these are pretty much already set up for you. Whereas when you get to the second round, everybody starts guessing. Scan code to weigh in. Who will 49ers? What do you do? Scan your phone on that, Eddie? They put up the Q.
I was looking at that screen. I was looking at our screen.
Santa Clara, California. The pick is in. Looks good. Let's speed it up. Someone said if you pick Trey, tell him this girl because they're showing this girl from on 4th and John. Someone said if you pick Trey, I feel sorry for you.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not on their thing anymore. I was gonna bring it back up on my phone again.
Yeah.
But I keep getting people texting me.
You getting people texting you?
Yeah, texting me from work too. So I'm just like,
oh, okay. Don't feel bad on my part, honey, because I'm just finishing my first bottle.
I'm gonna have to get up and go get another one. So.
I might switch to my green makeup. My green lipstick is closer as we get to our round.
Oh, the pick is in. So they do need a QB, right? So
I'm about to say they're getting all the QBs out of the way early.
Well, they said they could go in the top 5 picks so much as they're going to go.
I'm start getting comfortable. James said Mac Jones time. Yep.
Yeah, right. Pretty much, Jay.
Here is the quarterback of the future of the 49ers in the hands of Commissioner
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Remember that rapper Mike
Yeah,
Jones?
Mike Jones.
Who? Mike Jones. What?
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I said it. I said his name. I said Trey Lance. I said Trey Lance.
He said he
There
was
you go.
worthy. He said he was worthy.
Yeah, I think he's good. He's a big kid, 6'3", 6'4" almost. He's like, I'm going to San Francisco.
He is a quarterback, he thought. North Dakota State agreed.
Yeah, I don't see their link anymore. I was going to put it back on my
That's a
phone.
long ass walk. Got a tight
I
suit.
know, right? In a tight suit, yeah, right?
Yeah. I understand it's very Euro, but some of these boys literally look like they're uncomfortable.
He's probably like, I can't wait to take this damn thing off.
Jones are still on the board. We'll discuss that in a moment.
Uh-oh.
But for the moment,
You think the Patriots are going to try and get Mac Jones? Because I heard they were trying.
I wouldn't be
They were
shocked.
trying to move up so they can get him.
I wouldn't be shocked. They did.
I talked to him, I asked him what he was doing, wondering if there was going to be a season.
Playing for Belichick to make a deal with the devil.
I love how they hug him like he's their long lost dad. Daddy,
Mm.
I'm so excited.
Now fast forward, he only plays one game this year. He's the third pick in the draft.
Hey, at least he got nice weather where he's going, right?
Yeah, you got earthquakes too, though.
Well, hey, sacrifices you got to make. You know?
I mean, look, you're in a historic organization. Oh, she's happy. She's happy they got Trey.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be a good
Or he's
quarterback.
in North Dakota. I'm so stupid. I didn't know he was North Dakota.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't pay much.
Uh,
He wasn't the name I was really focused on. Oh, he's a bison. I'm waiting for Q and a Carson Wentz tweet.
mm.
Look for Carson Wentz to be tweeting because it's his bison, people. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm going to step away for 1 second, okay?
Take your time.
I'll be right back. Because I'm sure it'll be like 30 minutes before the next pick comes in.
Oh,
So.
I know. Question is, how far does Mac fall? Joy Taylor is asking. Well, we were a little wrong, James. He's with the faithful now.
Just found out 2 minutes ago.
My bad, I didn't know the Trey was a bison.
I'm super excited. Blessed. Just thank you for having me into this point.
James is like, oh, snap. This is my expression, James. Every time there's a pick I'm shocked about.
I'm just super excited to get to work. Super excited to get to know my teammates and get in that locker room.
And what can the 49er fans expect? What are they getting?
They're going to get everything I got. I promise you that.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
DJ?
Well, Melissa, you can see how the 49ers fell in love with this kid. You watch the tape. There's some serious horsepower when you look at the arm strength that Trey Lance possesses. Big-time throws outside the numbers. He's been in a pro-style offense. Same offense Carson Wentz came out of North Dakota State. You see pro-style, play action, back to the defense, on the move. Again, the velocity that he can generate. Back foot to ground, play action. Right on. Don't let it go with the football. This is the differentiator that Kyle Shanahan's going to have fun with. When he takes off, it's not for first down. It's for touchdown.
Look, if he can run, that's what you want in a quarterback. Run, Trey, run.
You get a 34. Not only is he going to fight for those extra yards, he's going to run right through you. And then he's going to end up with
He's a bison. Of course he's tough.
Trey Lance did not lose a football
Well.
game at North Dakota State. Trey Lance has not lost a football game since he was in high school in 2017 against South St. Paul High School. So this kid is a
Hey, it's not like Carson was bad. Come on, I think we just did him wrong. That's all. Just did him dirty.
It just didn't work out, and I think he read between the lines and said, "All right, if you guys got to think about this, I'm out." You know, I don't blame him. I'm still one of those people like I don't see any harm in him. I don't want to be doing a competition.
Yeah,
You know, when I had to compete with my best friend back up years before, like
yeah, I just think we failed to build a team around him like we should have.
And that's the bottom line. That's why I said that whole draft last year was a setup. Because my first thought, and even Michael Jordan said it too. He was like, I felt like that was their way of saying they didn't want him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, it's a universal thing because now, with Aaron Rodgers starting to kick up dust,
All right.
he
So
doesn't want to sit there and wait for love.
What's their major need?
Oh God, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
They need to trade Matt. They need to trade Matt Ryan.
Well, what's their major need besides having a backbone? Because that team has no fucking backbone. But
who's the coach? I forgot. They let go of the black guy, right? He moved on to another team.
I mean, they play soft. They play soft all the time, just about. So.
Well, if they do trade Julio because of age, and they always make it sound like. Would you say, Morgan? We still love Carson. Sad to part ways, but it was necessary. No, I agree, girl, but I'm still a little mad.
But like I said, just as long as
time to move on.
It was time, yeah. I mean, time to turn that page and move on, and now hopefully, they give Hurts a year. We got 2 first-round picks next year. Possibly.
So next year,
possibly 3. We possibly have 3 next year.
And here's the thing: if Jalen works out, he has even better.
Oh yeah.
Better things surrounding him, like they're in the position to give him better.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, we can give him some better
weapons.
weapons.
They were never really fully in position, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Because my thing was the priority to me was last year was for them to give him protection because they didn't know about the O-line guys. So for me, if you didn't even make that a priority,
somebody's got free Josh Gordon on the back of his
name. Free who?
It said free Josh Gordon. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see it. He's in a Canadian league now, isn't he? Didn't he finally take the hint? I think he finally got out of the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, he's honest that he's an addict still, so he's gonna be struggling for a while.
Here we go to pick his end.
Yeah, they didn't need that time.
Are they gonna take Justin Fields?
They're gonna do a backup from Ryan because if he chokes again,
are they gonna take a wide receiver here, Jamar Chase?
They could use a wide receiver. Is that Jamar?
In Atlanta, so the fan that's sitting in the commissioner's chair.
Oh, they should.
Is right there.
Oh, they tell you don't. They probably tell you don't respond. Right, just stand there and look at it. Let me show it to you. Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts.
The Atlanta Falcons select Kyle Pitts.
Ha! I said it. I knew. I had a feeling that kid's gonna be a stud, man. I know. Well, look, we weren't gonna get him at 12 anyway, and you see, we weren't gonna get him at 6 either. So
I didn't think he was the most popular person they talked about because he's a local.
Well, also
good in this suit though.
Also, his stock went up.
Yeah.
His stock went up a lot during during this time period.
You know what? I forgot he's a Gator. Fuck him.
The kid's a freak athlete, though. Oh God.
He a Gator.
You say he's a Gator?
Bye, Kyle. FSU over here, bitch.
Kid's a stud, though.
Whatever. I didn't think we were gonna get him either, but it's like, damn.
Yeah, he does on Darren Waller. Man. Darren Waller's.
What were they trying to say that he didn't have a good? Oh no, was that him or was that the Micah guy? They said Micah was going to have character issues or something.
Micah has character issues because of that harassment thing. With the hazing and the harassment thing.
What? I didn't hear exactly what happened.
Yeah, I didn't hear exactly, but I just heard it. Yeah, some issues.
It was harassment and hazing.
Yeah, hazing, harassment. Yeah, a lot of.
Yeah, he's slick.
Crazy shit that went on.
Good luck for you, buddy. You're going to ATL. That's not bad.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a tight end too.
But they say he plays like a wide receiver though, so
don't matter. They become both once the game gets crazy.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Well, we're a pass first. It's a pass first league, so
that's what I'm saying. So he's gonna need to be everywhere for
yeah.
What's his name? Matt Ryan.
All right. So yeah. So as even we stayed at 6, we never got him anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Cincinnati needs. I think they need everything too. So.
Cincinnati needs protection for Macaulay.
So you think they'll take Sewell?
Macaulay Culkin.
You think they take what's his name? Swell, the lineman.
It's going to be a lineman. I know that much. I don't remember all the names. But...
He torched some of the best cornerbacks in the SEC, some of the best cornerbacks in this year's draft class. The physicality, to be able to play through contact at the line of scrimmage at the top. Look at this route. Foot in the ground. He's getting 4 yards of separation down in the red area. How about this pivot route? We've seen Kelsey run a million times. The change of direction is outstanding. The adjustment down the field on this low ball, an incredibly difficult catch, wheels around, makes it look easy. Everything Kyle Pitts does looks easy. How about climbing?
How many people are watching?
Give me a big catch radius. Absolutely, he can play.
We got 3 watching right now. How do we see who 3 people are?
The prediction is that some of the guys think that Jamar Chase will go to Cincy. They can use that. They just traded Bernard, so
yeah.
They, like you said, they need a lot of stuff. So anybody good that they can get up top notch right now, they could get them.
Mm-hmm.
I know you when you came on my show, and I asked you about Kyle Pitts. You got a little.
Yeah, he became very talked up. I'm sure his ears were burning.
Yeah, he's a freak athlete. He's a tight end. The guy who plays like that. I mean, 4.40. It's not bad at all.
Who's the coach now there? I forgot who the coach is there now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's not anybody big, that's for sure. What happened? These people just go home? Look at that one guy sitting at the table like, I hate my life.
He's an intern. He's just sitting
there. He's an intern. He does social media. Oh, wow, so excited. Send.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Arthur Blank. That's the owner.
Yeah.
Why does he look like a magician? I feel like Arthur Blank looks like a musician. I'm not a musician.
Yeah. Rich brought up a comment about being afraid about. I think he'll break that mode of tight ends get drafted in the first round don't do well.
Who said that?
Rich was saying that, and the history does show that. Has been many first round tight ends that do well.
Hence why he's a freak, so he might break that mold.
Yeah, we'll see. So you think Jamar Chase is next, right? That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, because they need wide receiver.
Cincinnati could go anywhere.
Yeah.
Stays in the SEC country, and
pick 5.
Having 3 minutes to go on the clock, we're going to take a quick break and come back. Is it a protection for Burrow? Is it his old college teammate? And then the Dolphins, Lions, and Panthers. Off and running.
And the Lions need to get a clue. That's what they need. I don't think they had that at this draft. So
James said Waller, baby.
You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Habanero Malbec. I can never decide. Like heaven's travelocity has.
Is this the first time 3 quarterbacks went in the first round? Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because usually around this time, what they usually picking like.
I've seen them go 1 and 2, but not 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, not in a row. No, I think that usually it would be like in the latter part of round 1. They would start picking the quarterbacks, but it's an exception because a lot of people, some people moved, and then
it was also
the fact that some guys were obviously picked high.
Yeah, that's still a lot what everyone needs as well too. So
they said the Saints were trying to move up, so maybe Saints will trade for somebody. They said the Saints were trying to move up. That was the rumors this week.
On sale now. It's the most comfortable, dually adjustable, foot warming, temperature balancing.
Yeah, Tim Tebow recently worked out for the Jaguars with tight end. I got to call my dad because I know he's going to be like, yeah, what the hell is that?
Every time I eat stuffed crust, I play this song.
Well, your dad's a Bucs fan, right?
The original stuffed crust.
He's a fan of everybody that he's in Florida. He feels he's like that Mike, where he's a purist. That's why I compare him and Mike Missinelli so much, because he's like, I'm in Florida. I'm a fan of Florida teams. He was so pissed off with what's his name? Goofy Boy. from Florida State.
Uh,
Did the with the fingers. Remember he did that and freaked out. Deshaun Win.
oh, what are you talking about from Florida
No,
State?
J starts with a J. Jameis.
Oh, James, you talking about Jameson?
A delay.
You talking about James Winston?
My dad hated him by the time they finally got rid of him.
Talking about crab legs? Talking about crab legs?
Yes, he pissed him off so much.
Remember he walked out of the store with crab legs.
Tried to say he was like.
Say he wasn't paying attention.
He wasn't paying attention, or somebody said he could take him. I know the more stuff he did, I just wanted to be like, bro, like really, like that's how you know some people aren't used to having money, or you just do a lot of stupid Bama country stuff. You just
he's also very colorblind too, man. He's throws about the team all the time too.
I told Dad, I said, well, he got the LASIK, Dad. You should have kept him to see if the LASIK worked. He goes, no, fuck him. My dad, he's like, I'm tired of his ass always throwing. He threw more. He said he threw more interceptions than touchdowns, or just about. I said, yeah, I know.
He threw the ball more to the other team than anything.
Yeah, my dad was like, fuck him. I'll tell you, everybody looks like him. He's a clone. Zach Wilson is a clone. He's a Russian asset. Don't get it twisted.
He's like, they made a bunch of them. He's like Terminator.
They made a bunch of them. All them kids look just like Zach Wilson. That's scary. Yeah, don't get busy. They definitely kept it pretty spaced out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this dude dressed up. Oh God. Cleveland Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
With the fifth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Wide receiver, LSU.
Wow, look at him. Looking like a pimp. I think he went to the school of Lamar Jackson. James chimed in with our Jameis talk.
Oh, yeah. That's what I say. Yeah, crab legs.
Oh, he didn't even give that girl a hug. He just gave her like a That's his jump off.
What if you just mugged her in the face?
The girl just like, that's a jump off. You don't even hug the jump off. She light skinned it. I like how they have these little like cubicles for the
keep them away from each other.
Keep them away from each other, yeah. Jamar went to the school of Lamar Jackson.
They're going to be able to get guys out, and Joe Burrow get the ball out of his hand. And when it also
Somebody was probably like, if you don't hurry up and walk faster.
I know, right?
At the top of the second round and get a tackle, if indeed they want. Look at Jordan Williams is already there from Alabama.
He can't even button his jacket. How you gonna catch the ball?
He's nervous. He's not even. Look how he did the gritty. He did the gritty. He's so nervous. He don't even know where his buttons are.
He's probably nervous. Yeah.
Either that or he's already buzzed. Like the little smoky smoke just to calm his nerve. How you see with those sunglasses? It's dark in there.
I know he's in there with his parents. His mom's probably kick his ass.
He's probably like your eyes look a little too heavy. Put your shades on. Oh, he took it off. I don't like the hats this year.
Yeah, they look different.
It almost looks like they're like branded by meat or something. Well, they are meat, really, if you think about it. They're fresh meat for the industry to suck the lives out of.
Mm-hmm.
I like the white suit though, player.
Chase would be there, and there's 4 minutes on the clock. Justin Fields still on the board, and Matt Jones on the board. You have to wonder what might be going on behind the scenes in Miami as we continue talking about Chase a little bit.
Yeah, maybe Miami is taking a third trade here before they pick Jamar Chase.
Anquan Boulder. It's not a bad name to be compared to.
Who's that?
He can go up and get it, play above the rim, and I love Anquan.
Who do you get compared to?
Anquan Boulder.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Morgan heard me say a jump off. A pretty serious jump off if she's at the draft though.
Hey, yeah.
It's a blow up.
Justin Jefferson has been in the NFL. This dude was even better on that 2019 tape, so we know it's going to translate well. And Joe Burrow has got to be.
Yeah, he's an LSU boy.
Yeah.
You weren't getting no LSU boy, especially that was good like that.
Well, not that. Oh yeah. I mean, he's good. I mean, He was one. I mean, when they were at 6, he was one of the guys I wanted them to get. When they were at 6.
Admire your hustle, homie.
Wow, looking good. Reunited with his former quarterback. Does it get any better than this?
I don't think it can. But I'm just happy to be in this moment right now.
Oh, his former quarterback was Macaulay.
Put on a show.
Let me stop calling him Macaulay. What is his name?
Just crushed it.
Macaulay.
I always call him Macaulay Culkin because he looks like Macaulay Culkin to me. What is his name? Joe.
Joey Burrows.
Joey Burrows. Yeah, I didn't know. I forgot his name. I was calling him Macaulay so much in my head.
And he, as you can see, beats Odell by 7 slots for the highest drafted such
Justin
receiver
Jefferson.
in the National Football
Beckham.
League after Justin Jefferson.
Morgan said, she said, I'm waiting for mine. Real talk.
Joe Burrow throwing today.
Well, if Mike Scott didn't have kids and a baby mom, I'd be waiting for him, homie. He'll be retired soon. He ain't got nothing else to do.
Jamar Chase coming to Cincinnati. What do you think?
All right, who's this one? What do the Dolphins need?
Who's left? They getting somebody defensive, maybe? Or O-line?
Well, that one offensive lineman is still there. Big one.
Last year, remember that Austin Jackson was the first round pick.
Who was the quarterback? I forgot. Is it still Tua?
Yeah, Tua is still their quarterback.
Because he was hurt toward the end, so I forgot. Oh, that's right. Fitzmagic went to Washington. Oh, God, he's in our division. Forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted him as our backup instead of Flacco. I really did.
One of those two kids, Pitts or Jamar Chase, is going to be there. But we've got two big-time guys left. They went to Alabama.
Well, you know what? Cincinnati needed that shine, so that's good for them.
A moment as the Lions are about a third of the way through their time on the clock, and we all know that Laramie Tunsil.
They're starting to pick it up a little bit. They got the clock running on the other side. So.
Yeah. Well, I figure the first 3 already dictate what everybody else is going to choose, I guess. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I mean, well, now you're starting to get into that whole best available thing. To get
Yeah.
who's going to go in the top 10.
Yeah. They got to wait to see. I'll tell you one thing. Mac Jones still Mac
Oh,
Jones.
there's a full
Mac,
from,
who was the Mac that we had here in Philly? That dude is living the life down there. I said he ain't got to do nothing to catch one ball a year.
Mac Hollins.
Yeah. He's bigger than I thought. He's almost like in the same tribe as Matisse, but Matisse is way more talented. But they kind of look like they came from the same tribe, though.
Trash.
His best catch was that deep one against Washington when he did the backpack dance.
Trash.
I know, it's a shame.
He was a flash in the pan. That was it.
He was a flash in the pan, but, we had hopes until they started exposing how he'd be running the wrong routes. And
Pretty much.
That's when I realized I'm like, even Carson can't save his own.
What the fuck is he wearing?
I'm dreading now the super fan for the Eagles. Please don't look like an asshole.
Yeah. Well,
Please don't let it be Sean, because Sean is our super fan, and I don't need that. Like, let's just have a decent fan.
Please.
They already think crazy as it is. So.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Please don't have Sean, because I don't know if Sean's even still doing anything. I don't know if he's still.
Jalen
Waddle. You hold tight, buddy. Oh, they took our guy. I didn't realize that's why they showed him.
That's good. I want Devontae Smith over him. We don't need another slot receiver. We got like 4 of them already.
Yeah, he does look kind of small, actually.
We got a bunch of slot receivers already. We don't need another one.
I would have been happy to hear another Jalen, but maybe that's good. Maybe that sets it up. Who's that?
They can take fake Little Wayne.
Right there? That's Devonta, right?
They can take fake Little Wayne. Let them have
that's Devonta he was hurting, right?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, his Bama boys, yeah.
We might be getting Devonta. Wouldn't that be some shit? That would make me interested now if they got Devonta. I'd be like, Eagle, you have come up.
I mean, look, I want a guy like him because he's not blazing fast, but he knows how to get open. He can run a route. That's what we need. Somebody can run a route. I'm tired of them guys. They can run.
Look,
yeah, well, I don't care how fast you run. You must be a receiver with no arms in. You can't catch.
I don't know how that isn't a priority though in wide receivers. And I never could understand if that was really the problem with our receivers or was it just the quarterbacks not getting it to them.
It's like speed kills, but I get it.
But I'm just saying, like, was that the issue or?
Well, nobody. Neither one of us be able to do that with
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we know if that was the problem? Was the problem?
I mean, you can't get open either if the quarterback can't even look.
Okay.
If the quarterback can't even look downfield, because
that's the point. That's why I thought like half of that blame and Carson shit wasn't all his fault. They just couldn't get a break when he was free because it was timing.
Well, he's getting murdered, like
right. If he can't see over, and then when he did release the ball, they weren't open. Who was he going to throw it to?
You saw what happened. Look what happened to Patrick Mahomes when he lost both his guards, both his all-pro guards in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them got injured before the Super Bowl. He was running for his life for the whole game. The whole game, he's running for his life.
He couldn't even really run that much.
Yeah, and every time he catches the ball, he's like, "Oh shit, I got to run back."
Yeah, and if you have really bad broken toe situation or anything that does not allow you to position your speed, then you're screwed.
You can't even step up in the pocket and throw the ball because the guys were already breaking the pocket out.
Right. And I think the thing with Carson was timing the year before this past year, and then when he finally got the ball out, it was either too late or too soon. Like we couldn't get on the same page.
Well,
although him and what's his name found some chemistry early, but it didn't. Fulgham.
But then they took Fulgham out for a broken down Alshon Jeffrey. So I mean,
and then he couldn't get separation before that. So I think that was their reason. Like all of a sudden he disappeared. So it was like, why was he disappearing? And then maybe he wasn't getting separation. I'm like,
yeah.
Or maybe he wasn't in the right scheme to begin with.
Who knows? Come on, who's picking Detroit? That's a good group right there.
Myles Gaskin,
Monte Parker, Will Fuller.
Allergy. Oh shit.
Did you knock your mic over?
Sorry. Having an allergy attack.
We've just seen a record tie for an NFL draft. 6 straight players to start a draft, all on the offensive side of the ball. We've never seen 7 in a row.
All right, well, who's next? Come on.
We've seen 6 defensive players start a draft. We've seen 6 offensive players start a draft.
We still got Fields, right?
Yeah, Justin Fields is still on the board. You know what's funny? This year they don't. ESPN's NFL Network. They're not showing the other best available anymore.
Flip to the other channel and let me know what's on there.
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have to watch both of those other stuff being covered. Because not everybody's cameraman showing the same stuff at the same time. Don't mind me, my old ass is choking. Welcome to live broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm on the ESPN coverage right now. So.
Yeah, go ahead, hold it down for me because I prefer staying on NFL.
They're not saying. They're not showing.
Congratulations.
Well, ESPN usually shows like Kuiper's best available on the bottom.
The only thing I can see that's appealing about Mac, just looking at him right now, is that he's tall.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks like he's high already. Look at him. Looks like he's been drinking. I've been drinking and smoking. Or he didn't wear his contacts. He's smiling too much.
So Sewell's still there, the offensive tackle. Slater, Sean Slater, another tackle.
Yeah, he looks really tiny now that I look at him. Ooh, what if Dallas gets Justin Fields? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Dak won't be 100% ready for the beginning. Detroit Lions. What are they happy about? Fully vaccinated draft room. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry to pick that up. Detroit is happy. What the hell y'all do?
Well, they're probably happy to pick that they want. Yo, I still say Mel Kiper looks like Vigo from Ghostbusters too. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you choke. My bad.
No, the funny thing is I had to at first think about who that was, and I'm like, that's the only guy with the puffy hair and the glasses, yeah. Although I think his puff is going down.
Well, his hair, he's losing his hair.
He's starting to lose his hair, yeah. I'm about to say,
that's what's happening.
You can't fake that when it starts losing in the back. Trust me, I've tried it.
All right, who's on here? Who's still on here with us? I only got 2 people still on here with us. Who's on there? Jay, you still on there?
I think he is. Or maybe he tuned out.
Oh, let's see.
The Detroit Lions select Vinay Sewell.
I knew it. There, all right, the tackle's
that's
off.
the one you're talking about.
So yeah, he's off.
Oh, he's from Oregon. Okay.
Yeah.
He's big.
This kid's big.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Detroit could use it.
Look at his family. It's always huge motherfuckers in the back behind him too. Yeah, he's Polynesian. Yeah, well, they raise him big.
That's what
So.
I'm saying, yeah. And now that I look at his first name, look at this dude.
6'6", 330 pounds. Wow.
The fan dancing is cracking me up.
Well, I don't see that right now. They're showing him blocking. God is a monster.
That's why I say it helps if we're both on different channels so you can tell me what you see.
Yeah, this kid's.
Another year at Oregon, I think would have cemented him as a guaranteed top 3 to 5 pick. The fact that he was there at 7, Carolina.
He's a tackle, yeah. Kid's good. He can get out in space too. They show him going downfield.
As long as he's versatile, he can move like Kelsey does. And he's quick with it. That's always a plus, especially if you're a big guy. You can be big, but light on your feet. That works.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan said, "I'm here."
Yeah. Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you for sticking with us. It may not be fun, but we're not doing what everybody else isn't already doing if they're watching.
That's good for Detroit, though. I think it'll be good for Detroit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has ties to the U.S. Armed Forces. His great-grandfather James served in the Army during the Korean War, and his paternal grandfather served in the Army during the Vietnam War.
It is really hard to type when I got my phone on this thing.
Served in the Marines during Vietnam, and his uncles, one served in the Navy, one served in the Army.
So what is I wonder what's around his neck? Like I know it's Polynesian. Is that like seaweed, or is it kind of like a lei? That's around his neck.
Probably a lei. Yeah.
I feel bad for Teddy Bridgewater. He just keeps getting traded.
I don't feel that bad for him. He makes $7 million.
He's a high-paid backup, but at the same, a well-paid backup. But I'm just saying, at some point, you want some continuity. James is here. Thank goodness. I think maybe Peter jumped off. Terrible golf will be well protected. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That is true, James. That is true.
Can I get a potato with cheese? Make that too. Thank you. Hey, but I thought you said you too.
That is true, Jay.
Get it at McDonald's when you buy one of your faves like a quarter pounder with cheese and another item for just
I forgot about that swap. How could I forget?
Gets our best deals on all smartphones. Let me break it down. You got your new
All right, time for me to replenish.
You got your existing customers.
Try to get someone right. So I'll be back after these messages.
Gets the deals. Question.
All right, so Carolina's next.
Because I want to make sure you remember. I'm gonna get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated. All the AT&T gives new and existing customers the same great deals.
I don't know. Carolina, they need a lot too. So.
This team needs results now, like within 5 minutes. That's why we picked Just for Men shampoo and hair color.
Come on, let's see. Oh, the pick is in.
Is a Falcon. Jamar Chase left Vinay Sewell on the board for the Lions to take after Jalen Waddle went to the Dolphins. Ian Rappaport, what do you have, sir?
I was told for the Carolina Panthers, there is only one quarterback they
Come
would
on.
consider taking. That is Justin Fields from Ohio State. Their number 2 quarterback overall. This is a choice between either Fields or J.C. Horn, the uber-talented quarterback who comes.
Come on, no. Take Justin Fields and not take J.C. Horn.
Once again, don't forget the Panthers acquired Sam.
Better repay the favor with some field passes. Come on. When you want the real deal, like.
And the Panthers were saying all along,
No, please don't let this happen. That happen.
don't choose a quarterback if we don't want one. Darnold's fifth-year option is yet to be officially picked up, so we'll see what happens here. You really think it could be Fields because he is there for the Panthers taking?
Well, I promise you, Sam Darnold's a little bit nervous.
Thank you, Morgan.
Think about the tough situation now with the Jets. He gets this fresh opportunity, and here the Carolina Panthers have Justin Fields still on the board. I absolutely think it could happen. But Matt Rule has
Eddie Smooth Jazz voice.
last year in the draft, all defense, and he hit on some big ones. When you look at what they did up front with Derek Brown out of Auburn,
All right.
Jeremy Chin, the
Okay.
year
So
linebacker.
let's
He
see.
had just mentioned J.C. Horn. You also have Patrick Surtain. Those are two of the safer picks in this year's draft class. They played the SEC last year.
Come on. Why did it take so long to announce Carolina's pick?
Wednesday night, May 12th on ESPN2. Don't miss a SportsCenter special, the 2021 NFL schedule release. The top matchups, the great rivalry games, the Monday night football schedule, and much more. That's coming up Wednesday
Switching to the appropriate
on ESPN2.
Eagles glass
We don't have much time to tell you much
Okay.
more
with
right
ice.
now because the
Yeah, I got my
Carolina
Eagles
Roger Goodell is making his
Super Bowl pint glass.
right now.
Had to say you might need a shot glass by round 13.
Oh, I got an Eagles flash too.
That's what I should get.
Wait, hold up. Justin Fields.
J.C. Horn.
Oh!
No!
Woo!
Ah, that was the guy I wanted. That's who I wanted. Ah,
Wait, we might get Devonta though. Does that mean we get Devonta?
yeah, if he keeps going down, let's hope.
Wait, who's the other guy? You said Surtain, right?
Patrick Surtain, yeah.
We might get Surtain. Oh, Gamecock. We wanted the Gamecock guy.
Is it, I'm not on the 4th down thing anymore. Are they saying anything?
I still am because I want to see the drama. Popping.
This is why I wanted this kid. But hey, you know what? Maybe we'll get. Well, his stock was going up too. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
The more you hear certain names get repeated just before the draft. You know that means they're going to get
Yeah, well, he went from going in a lower in the first round to
Yeah.
like the top.
That's why when you brought him up, I said people are starting to talk about this dude, and then they said that in all the mock drafts, everybody had him going to the Eagles. So,
Yeah.
oh,
I
God,
mean,
it was
he's
making me
right-
more
he's
nervous
right-
for us to not fuck it up.
I mean, he's right in that neighborhood. So I mean,
Oh Jesus! And I hate that Dallas is always in front of us because I feel like they got about to do some pimp shit because they did it to us last year with CeeDee Lamb. So now I'm like, okay,
yeah, but we did it to ourselves.
are they
by
about
not-
to get
We
Devonta
did
in
it to
front of us?
ourselves by not picking freaking what's name. So
I'm gonna highlight Morgan's comment here.
which one? Oh, that one.
I appreciate y'all. The commentary, AJ's gold eyeshadow popping, the earrings, and Eddie Smooth Jazz voice can't get this any worse. Still cruising. Honey, I don't know shit either. I just be faking it till I make it. Oh God.
Hopefully Denver does pick it. Maybe Denver will draft Justin Fields.
Does pick who?
Justin Fields or Mac Jones.
Yeah. I just want to hear his name. Because what they should play wherever he goes, they should just play the Mike Jones song just to be funny.
Yeah.
Mike Jones. Remember he was giving a number out to everybody, and I was just like, who called it? I never called it.
I wish I could group my insurance stuff. I know house, the car, the RV.
Cluster. Insurance cluster.
Yeah, I doubt that exists.
Yeah.
Super fun beach day, everybody. Before, you've never heard me taking the car.
Before, I didn't have an app that showed me what she was taking the car.
Look at Emmanuel Ocho getting his commercials now. He been sliding pretty far.
Wait. Hey, hold on. I gotta step away for a second. Be right back.
Take your time. No, Emmanuel Ocho got that series Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. Very good stuff. Very good stuff.
Investing in more electric vehicles, reusable packaging, and carbon capture research. Make the earth
Oh, the drama. Oh, the drama. I know once Devonta Smith's gone and Certain is gone, then I'm nervous for what the Eagles are going to do. Because if those guys go before the Eagles pick out, I have no fucking clue. And if we end up getting Fields, then I'm really upset because I don't want this quarterback shit to continue, this quarterback factory bullshit.
What's up, Justin? It's Baker. When there are doubters and skeptics, Justin feels playing to rise up. Seems like you always find a way.
All right.
Now let's go how you put your own stamp on the league. I can't wait to see what you do.
Do some feng shui here.
We got back in Cleveland timeout and look at Mel's best available, brought to you by Courtyard by Mountain. Mel, what are you looking at? Good players still on the board, obviously great players on the board. This guy is the third best player in the draft. Shot Snyder right there with Penny Sewell. Justin Fields will play second highest rated quarterback. Elijah Maricondo was last year plays a guard. He can be a quick Nelson, Zach Martin type of player. Then Michael Parsons, I think that's defensive player. We talked about a guy. Linebacker with great versatility. We love that KC Moore. All he got picked and Patrick Surtain in the second. Michael Parsons opted out, and he played. And had he played like he did in 2019 when he was all over the field, wreaking havoc, he would have been a guaranteed top 5 to 7 pick. Well, so Matt Jones is here. He is still waiting in the green room. Some speculation when he goes 3. He did not, and so he waits for the call. And so does Justin Fields. So the two quarterbacks who played each other in last year's national championship game are the last two sitting and waiting. And right now, Lewis, can we imagine that the phones are busy in places like Foxborough, Chicago, and others? I would imagine so. I would imagine those guys are trying to lay the groundwork, if not being on the phone already right now, to see if they can go ahead and move into this spot or some spot subsequent to this spot. We've already earmarked the 10th spot for Dallas to get as being one of those pivot points to where the quarterback needy teams can move up to. So I think it's getting real interesting right now. Because Bill Belichick talked about in this spring press conference, when a player that we like gets into that area, I'm not going to tell you what that area is. Sure, we're going to start making calls. Sure, we're going to start having discussions about, is it time to go get him? Justin Fields, Mac Jones.
Pick it's in.
We're going to go get one of those guys. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Chicago? Hey, they were talking about this morning. New Orleans Saints are trying to move up to try and get one of these quarterbacks. We'll see. A couple like the sliding quarterbacks have done well in draft this year. So I'm going to say the sliding quarterbacks, because they're getting into that range now where they do become great value. And I think, too, Bill Belichick, now it's Mac Jones. Who did I comp with Mac Jones back in August? And, hey, he can develop like he showed at the end of 2019. He's a young Tom Brady. That's like the greatest of all time. But a young Tom Brady coming in at Michigan. And Thomas fans go over by a lot of quarterbacks. It was a 6th round pick. Now you got Mac Jones sitting there with that same type of skill set. Pocket guy, great maneuvers for pocket, works pocket a lot like Tom Brady. Give me one team that needs to be on the phone right now trying to make a trade. The Washington football team, just because all the other teams that we talked about in New England and also Chicago. Really, any team that needs a quarterback, you have your choice. You want the guy that can get back in the pocket, take between 37 and 7 pass, or you want the best of both worlds.
Denver's about to pick, Ed.
It's 3 and 2 going around for the pick. In the end, the Broncos did not appear to have made a trade. The pick is in, and I can see the commissioner working his way up. They are another team that also many speculators might be in the quarterback market themselves. So rather than trade the pick to someone who wants to come up and take a
he wearing? The super
Yo,
fans are classic.
They better pick.
I know.
They
Wait.
better pick Justin Fields or somebody because if Howie picks fucking what's I'm gonna lose my shit.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Matt Surtain Jr.
What?
Defensive back,
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
Wait, what if we get Devonta though?
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting that.
I think Devonta's gonna go. Watch him go to the Cowboys. I will spit if he goes to the Cowboys. I will spit.
Well, my thing is, he better not.
He's cute though. Aw, his nice little suit.
He better not pick a fucking quarterback.
These tight ass suits though. Damn.
You hear me?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
He better not pick a fucking quarterback. I'm gonna lose my shit if he did.
Look, I'm not prepared. I told y'all I was trying to be nullify about this whole process because I said I will not be shocked if this whole quarterback factory thing becomes his new philosophy. He's a cutie.
Oh, this is gonna give me fucking. There's another guy off the board that so.
I think this is the best fundamental take the South corner in the draft. He thought he was perfect for Dallas. We knew that Dallas had him in mind. Not surprised to see him. The people before Dallas never walked in here, Bill.
Exactly. I think when you look at this pick, you say, okay, is it Drew Lock that now you're committed to? You bring in Teddy Bridgewater to kind of be there to be a mentor.
So now the Cowboys at 10. Oh my God. But AJ, the thing that scares me is that Justin Fields is still sitting there, and the Eagles are picking soon. I don't want.
I think he should go to Dallas. Damn it, and leave Devonta to us. This will be the one time that Dallas can't screw us this time, and we can just all be happy. We need a backup quarterback in case Dak isn't 100%.
To learn from him, playing a scheme that's going to be very similar to the kind of things that he was taught at Alabama. So here, it's a fit, it's a need. Maybe he breaks down. Maybe they could have done some other positions.
Someone said the Cowboys should get Slater. Oh, they think Dallas might get the Powie or Kitty Powie or whatever that guy is. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be excited if Tim Tebow comes back to the league. I would love it.
Yeah, well, apparently, Dallas wanted Surtain. They could take Michael Parsons because Sean Lee just retired.
Oh, that's right. He should have retired years ago. But anyway, it was kind of fun watching him fail the last couple of years.
Watch him always be hurt.
Always get hurt 20,000 times. Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. So far, fashion-wise, I approve of Kyle and Patrick's suits. They're tight, but they fit them well. And I appreciate Jamar Chase's church suit. Not as tight, but looking like he just came from communion or smoked and then went to communion and then came to the draft.
Man, I just want to say, I want to tell him thank you for everything he's done for me.
Eagles traded.
So very to me to be the young man I am today. Just get a football lesson from him every day.
To who?
I'm just thankful for him.
Oh no. Dallas traded. Oh no, Eagles traded or Dallas traded?
No, Eagles traded the picks to
the Dallas.
To Eagles.
Dallas traded to the Eagles?
Eagles moved up to 10.
Shit.
Yo, they better take Smith.
Devonta. They're going to get Devonta.
They better get Devontae Smith.
Howie!
I will
kick
my
lipstick.
I'm gonna be mad as shit if they don't pick him.
Oh my God!
So, are they committed to Jalen Hurts? Are they going to bring in somebody like Devontae Smith to help him out?
Give him Devontae Smith. Let's go.
Very familiar with, because he was together with Mac Jones in Alabama.
God, I wish I could punch you through the TV if you fuck this up, Howie.
I mean, Nick Sirianni did say the other day that he wouldn't name a starter because they just got there to compete. It's Hurts and Flacco that are in there. Perhaps another quarterback comes in. As you can see, Eagles fans hold their breath when the Eagles choose a wide
Yo, if we get Devonta, I can tolerate Nick and his nervous press conferences. Sound like he's on crack.
Jalen Rager was banged up last year while watching Justin Jefferson become a revelation and Chase Claypool make some eye-popping.
So they traded with Dallas.
It's a third-round pick that the Cowboys get.
Oh, they gave up a third rounder.
Because they don't need it. They won't need anybody that by then.
I guess if Horn and Sertan are off the board, maybe this trade doesn't happen. It's one of those that just, well, our guys are off the board. Maybe we can get somebody.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This might actually be a good night.
Everything pointed towards the Cowboys getting one of those two guys, one of those two corners. They're gone. So get some value, get a third-round pick, which is a good player in the depth of this year's draft. It's just rare you see this go on inside the division. And again, I think it's to get in front of the Giants. The only reason the Eagles would move is because they were worried about the Giants taking a player. And
Yeah, that's probably why. Because they're worried about. I think they're worried about the Giants taking Smith.
Yeah,
Giants,
and for once that makes sense because they were waiting a while to trade up, and I said they shouldn't move. But if it looked like
the Giants do need a wide receiver.
Oh, so you think the Giants might get Devonta?
I think they were trying to get Devontae Smith.
Oh, they were trying.
Because I think they need a wide.
He's still sitting there. I feel like when the camera shows the guy, they know what's about to happen. I feel like this is a setup. I think the Eagles are going to get Devonta.
This will make me happy. If they do this, I will be happy with this pick.
Yo, Howie's never leaving now if he gets this.
The kid's, well, he's got no choice. He's got to hit somewhere.
And I'm telling you, if he's not looking like
he's fucking done. If he doesn't hit somewhere, he's done.
Is Jeffrey in there with him? Where's Jeffrey?
He's right there. His little snidey ass is right over there. He just walked out of the camera. See him? He's right there.
That's the other guy.
He walked away.
Yeah, I figured he did. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Dude, they better. If I don't hear Devontae Smith, I can't yell because I wake up my nephew. So,
oh yeah. Careful. I'm going to record this moment.
But I think they did this just so they can get above the Giants.
This will be the one time he actually did something right. Like you moved for a reason and it worked.
Yes, James. It better be Devontae time. Let's go. Kid's a stud. He's a route runner.
And he's fast. Wait, didn't he go to school with Jalen?
Yes. That's why I wanted to get him.
Oh, snap. Birds of a Feather, the Coed edition. Eddie and I might actually have joint reactions live, and I will save this.
They're talking about them picking a lineman at 10.
Why are we talking to Ian? Shut up, Ian. We don't care about you.
Ian Rappaport talking about them picking a lineman at 10.
I hope he's wrong.
You get a lineman down the road. You don't need one right now.
Okay, so if it's not Devonta, then I'm done. Who's the super fan? Please, Jesus. Is that MAC lipstick? Please tell. Oh, Morgan, it is CoverGirl, color Serpentine 986. I'm sorry, it's Maybelline. You know how it starts to fade when you wear it so much? You just Maybelline Serpentine 986. So, look, I have to turn down a 4th and John because they're telling the guys to shut up and because they're on a delay. So some people know before others.
I'm on the delay too, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll try. Who's the super fan? Oh, it's not Giovanni? I'm shocked it's not Giovanni.
Better be a wide receiver. Oh, come on, come on.
The agony. The agony.
The Dallas Cowboys have traded the 10th pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 10th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Devontae Smith.
Yes!
Yes!
There we go. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Joe.
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry. We're
That's too
celebrating there
loud.
on
Too
delay.
loud. Too
Sorry.
loud. Too loud.
I'm sorry. Oh, for you. You weren't. I didn't think you were that loud, honestly. He's calm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That's what I wanted.
Yes, sir. He's gonna be playing with Jalen. He's calm as cucumber because he's probably like, yeah, why else wouldn't I go?
You get to play with his boy.
Yeah. But they both small, but they're both gonna be the Vic and Deshaun of this generation.
Woo. Oh,
Thank
man.
you, Jesus.
About
They
to have a
did
heart
something
attack.
right.
About to have a heart attack and be like, what's the name?
Look.
Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey.
And the fact that Ian
Red
just said
Fox.
he thinks it might be a lineman, somebody probably.
Yo, I wanted to smack Ian for that, man. No. Just shut up. I'm gonna give me a heart attack when he said that. They're like, oh, a lineman. No, you better not pick a lineman. 10.
Y'all did something right for once, birds.
This is what I wanted to see. Because he was on my 5-player ring that I wanted to see come here.
All right, I'm gonna tape this B-roll here. Yak. We need some yak.
You need a Yak King.
Yak King. Ooh, we gonna have speed. Wait, and then if they keep Quez, and Quez be like that third wide receiver.
Well now
That's
you
mad
can run.
speed.
Now you can stick Rager in the slot.
Right. Yeah, where
where he
Rager's
should-
supposed to be.
where he should be.
Where he should be.
Yeah.
And who was ruining that was JJ.
Yep.
Alabama. I'm so glad that Ian was right there. Rappaport was wrong. That was a good setup. Because everybody goes and believes in Ian. He's probably like, they telling me bullshit because they don't want to tell me nothing. Excuse me. Oh, who just traded for Chicago?
Oh yeah. I think the Giants got mad because they left. They traded out
Oh,
their
because
pick.
the Giants wanted Devonta.
Yeah, they traded out of their pick. Yo, Chicago, what do you think? I think they're gonna take the.
That's what everybody's saying. They said the Giants are pissed.
They're gonna take Justin Fields. Watch.
Somebody said they just fucked the Giants twice.
Oh man.
Somebody said that cost us. Ain't nobody give a shit. We wanted Devonta.
What? It costs us what? Third round?
Cost us the third round. Who cares?
We got 3 of them. Don't we?
At this point, all you want what? All you
we got
want now is
3.
the cornerbacks, right? What other good cornerbacks are? There's plenty of cornerbacks we could choose from. What if we get Asante Samuel Jr. now?
Yo, they're gonna take a quarterback.
They're gonna take a what?
Somebody.
Yeah. The Bears?
Yeah.
The Bears need a quarterback. Yeah, they should get Justin Fields.
Trophy winner is headed to Philadelphia. The Eagles traded up to get you. You have won every award that you could possibly win this year, and now you're a top 10 pick. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot. Just coming day in, day out of Alabama.
Everybody's laughing because they're saying everybody's on here going, they traded back because they wanted Devontae.
Yup.
New York is like, fuck you, Philly. Oh well.
The two of you.
Well, I know for sure that we're gonna work every day. Everything gonna come in and give our best and be ready.
I know Eagles fans like to hear that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Bears fans, you're on the clock, and it looks like your quarterback's coming.
I'm like, welcome to the nest, Devontae.
Next year, along with a 5 on Saturday, to move up 9 spots and choose who. Warner's Corner delivered by Pizza Hut. You're back on the clock. Kurt Warner, Joe Hart. All right, Joe, I'm putting you on the clock. It's coming up. Just like DJ said, this has got to be for the quarterback. They've been looking to fill this spot since they've gotten Mr. Trubisky. So with
I'm just glad we didn't get a quarterback. I just didn't want to have to deal with that crap again.
This guy is tough. He's clearly athletic. He's very competitive, and he's accurate down the field. One of the knocks on Justin Fields was that he held the ball too long. What they failed to realize is that they were running a lot of read routes down the field for reading that safety.
Yeah.
He would sit in their slot receiver. Ohio State.
Well, now I really hope that they have preseason and they let people come in because now I want to go to preseason just to watch. Although if I go to preseason, I wanna
So
club.
I guess how he saved. You don't have to go tag him with a twisted tea bottle. So he's good.
He avoided the smack upside the head. Here, let's do a toast. A toast to a wonderful first round. Clink.
First, about time.
About time. Finally, we got some good news.
Now hopefully if we can get Samuel's kid with that fifth pick in the second round, that'd be good. You can get a line. You can get a lineman later. I mean, they got plenty of picks left.
Who was that? Who was Elijah Moore? What was he? What position was he
He's
again?
a wide receiver. We don't need another. We're
No, we
good.
don't. I don't know why I kept.
Well,
I keep
Well,
him.
I wanted him or Terrence Marshall Jr. if we would have got Patrick Surtain or J.C. Horn in the first round. So
We still need linebackers though.
yeah,
I know they don't
AJ
prioritize it, but they have a shot to
and
get Micah if he falls.
yeah.
But
So we
watch that be who the Giants get pissed off. I'd be like, once we got our wide receiver, we're happy. Like nothing you can piss us off now. Bears are gonna get Fields.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Fields. I'll be surprised if they try to package some of these later picks to get back into the get another one in the third round again.
What you
Got a
say?
lot of got 3 6 round picks and 2 7s.
Critical issues of mental health, food insecurity, health disparities, and the digital divide.
What do they say on ESPN?
Throughout the pandemic,
Oh shit, I went back. I've been going back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because I was gonna flip too, but I wasn't sure if you were still on it because now he's talking long.
Yeah, he's still running his mouth. Shut up, Roger Goodell. Just say the pick.
we're joining forces with the CDC Foundation.
You said all this stuff in the beginning. Hey,
Nutrition, safety, and health. Carlos Nelson, who's behind me, has been doing just that. Leading the greater
I just want to say I still hate you, Howie.
What'd you say?
No, I just want to say I still hate you, Howie.
Yeah, I'm still pretty much fuck you, Howie too.
I
Like,
just won't kill you now.
It shouldn't have to get to this point.
We just won't strangle you now. How's that?
We
we'll
still
let
don't
you
like you.
We'll let you live.
I'm just glad you made it up to us thus far.
Maybe send you to an outpost in Antarctica or something.
Oh, they're announcing who is this guy who's talking? Oh, okay, he's a special
Let's
guest.
see what Mike is.
How exciting is this?
Get over it, Mike.
With the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, my Chicago Bears select Justin Fields.
Knew it. Harry, I knew it. There you go.
I'm happy for him. That's good look though, Chicago.
Yeah.
'Cause that coach hasn't really had good luck, and it's mostly been because of his quarterbacks. So
Yeah.
is Foles still staying there as a backup?
Who knows if he's even playing?
Because Foles is really good. Is a good mentor. So he might be a good.
Well, we know he's not going to play. So.
Good job. I think that's good for him. Chicago is good.
When the Big Ten initially shut down for the 2020 season, he organized an online petition that got over 3
Wow. Now I understand how you can read the draft. It kind of makes sense how it all falls after
Yeah.
first 3 or 4 picks. And
Yeah, you
then,
can always kind of tell where it starts to go or trends start happening. And also looking at what the teams need. Like, we know they have their quarterback situation is not a strong one. So,
he was 11th pick, so that's good. I'm glad he's top 20 quarterback. I knew he was going to make it. He played good to me. He played good enough for me the few times I've seen him. A few games they've had, I'm like, He's not a bad quarterback, so I don't know why they were trying to do all this blowback on him.
Well, you know why? It's not just him. It's the track record for Ohio State quarterbacks. They don't do that great. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't
Well,
last. They may have like a great first season or something. But they don't last that long.
Florida State been sucking with their quarterbacks too, but
Yeah.
escapability, that's what you want. Especially in Chicago, because Lord knows when it gets cold and it starts snowing.
My buddy Mike Keller, who's he's a he's a Detroit fan, so he knows pain really well. He's he sends me a thing. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, y'all got a beast." I'm kind of pissed that he went to Philly.
For once, Philly gets to be envied instead of
Yeah.
nobody's hated on us since we won 4 years ago. So it's good to have that feeling that everybody wanted something we got finally.
No, he was,
Not getting outsmarted by the front office. So do we want to finish the round out?
Yeah, sure.
You want to finish the round out? Okay.
I still got drinks left.
No, I know. I was just making
Yeah.
sure because I didn't know if we were just working up to that and then that was it. But
Yeah,
I'm fine with staying on, see what else happens.
What else happens? I am off tomorrow, so I don't have to.
I'm not, but I could call out because Lord knows my coworker done.
He said I could call out.
My coworker done fucked me over with whatever's wrong with her, and nobody seems to know. So
Hey, I got
but luckily I got a guilty conscience, so I won't do it.
sorry, I got a text.
Now Monday is a different thing though. If I still feel the effects of the second shot, then I don't care. I'm just gonna lay down all day. But I should be fine. Sunday is gonna be the day it's probably gonna suck. You see, I send you those TikToks of that guy that always like is pretty much my mood when he goes to work, like the one that always talks about his job. What's going on over there, sir, in Cowboy Land? Oh God, that coach. Look at Jerry. They all look like just like former Ku Klux Klansmen. All these dudes kind of look like Jerry, except for the coach. Tell you when you put Daniel
They're
Jeremiah,
they're gonna pick Michael Parsons. Watch.
yeah, they are, but it's not going to hurt as much because we got our wide receivers. So
Yeah, I mean, because they need a linebacker now.
well, and also it's a plantation, so they can whip him into shape.
I can't say what I want to say about our guy, aka Satan, Jerry Jones.
What'd you say?
I said about our guy, aka Satan, also known as Jerry Jones.
Satan?
Yeah. I mean, he's like a plantation owner, so yeah.
I'm telling you, the way that their whole headquarters looks like, it's just
Look at
ridiculous.
this. Look at this guy.
Somebody's coming down the runway.
I can't wait to see.
Who that? Who this?
I can't wait to see the Saints super fan. Because the Saints people go dressed like crazy. You know that.
Oh, I know they are.
And the Raiders one too. That's
yeah. But see, the Raiders deserve that though, because they're literally called the Black Hole. I don't know if that stands anymore. This person is hype.
Through Draftathon, we're partnering with Mental Health America to support resources for those that need it. Kaniki out for Grind, an Army veteran from Dallas.
Hey, I gotta make a phone call real quick. I gotta make a phone call real quick. Can I step off? I gotta call somebody real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead.
Now a licensed social worker provides mental health counseling. Kaniki out for your service and all you do to continue to help others during this challenging time.
Guy is very thankful. That's for sure.
Making the Cowboys pick.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Hey,
Uh-oh. Oh, she's a thank you for serving, ma'am. Just question your choice of a team. Yeah, they got the linebacker.
Do you have his phone number? Yeah, just text him last one. Because he thinks, well, no, you can probably get him out of there. Because Megan will be in the phone, so you don't need to keep him. Yes. So, yeah, I just want to let you know. So she messaged me. I was on the live. I was doing a live stream, so I couldn't stop. So
Cowboys gonna cowboy. God forbid we have some shine. Here they come
good job
biting
today,
up
too.
something we could have used, but
All right.
Eagles don't value linebackers, but there are other linebackers to choose from.
But he also has the speed to play in the middle of the field, and there's nothing.
Good luck to you, brother.
He can't do. You want to put him
I
there?
wouldn't want to send you there, but some Philly fans are raised to be Cowboys fans, so it is what it is. Good luck to you. He's probably better off in the Cowboys if they say he got some character issues. Because Lord knows that's what they good for, ranking up dudes with attitudes. Oh my God! He leaped on Roger.
What's the biggest problem the Cowboys have had is not being able to keep Leighton Vander Esch on the field. Leighton Vander Esch came out of Boise State. Vander Esch was everywhere making plays. He was really the heart and soul of that defense. When he first came out of Boise State, he hasn't been able to stay on the field, unfortunately, with the injury. And Michael Parsons, that second line defense, running at 4.39 40 at 246 pounds. I said it earlier when we started the draft today that had he been able to go out there in 2020 and win the level in 2019, he would have been.
It's okay.
Oh, so I was right. I see, huh?
Here I said he got it. If they said he had character issues, he's perfect because that's all Dallas gets are
Yeah, I
the
know,
thugs.
right?
They just rack up the thugs.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. Hopefully they can get him. I mean, if they can get him to grow up, we'll see.
We'll see, because if not, we'll take him.
He's not even smiling that he's going to Dallas. He just looks upset.
No, he was shocked. I think it was delay, and then they all jumped, and then he jumps onto Roger Goodell.
He looks upset right now. He's just
You think
standing
he's
there,
upset?
just like no, his face, especially, is like he just doesn't.
Well, he's
look
probably
right.
trying to look hard,
He kind of looked like remember who's the one quarterback that I wanted the Eagles to draft, and he wanted to come here. Clinton Dix.
Yes.
Remember when he was like a pick away, and he came to Philly, but then Green Bay picked him, and he was like,
I don't remember, but I don't remember his reaction.
You saw him. He like kind of had this look on his face. He's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Because he thought that he was going to Philly.
Yeah.
Because the buzz was around him, and then boom.
Here's the thing, though. How realistic is it though from someone from Penn State to go to Cowboys? Because we got our fraud fans, so yeah, I'm sure he got mad family members that are Cowboys fans and not Eagles fans. So they know Jerry rewards all his players.
I hate to say this, but he looks like he's a problem.
He look like what?
He looks like he's a problem. Like they say he has character issues. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's why I say like. Let's see if he'll end up resting on his laurels like all the overpaid Cowboys players are.
Hopefully he grows up.
I hope so too, but I mean, realistically, all these players once they get that contract and Jerry spoils them, what happens? They lose focus. That's the whole thing.
He kind of looks like I hate to say it looks like he has character.
He could probably start smelling himself early, and then if they coddle him, yeah, he'll end up like all the other overpaid Dallas players.
Hopefully, coddle him. They just help him grow up. That's what they got to do.
Yeah, but I just feel like they have a culture in Dallas that they don't care about that.
Yeah.
They just want to churn. They just want to churn out wins.
The Patriots may get what they want because there's still a quarterback left, unless you got Chargers in Minnesota left, because they may be able to get the quarterback they want, at least a quarterback. You know?
I don't know why he kind of reminds me a little bit of LL Cool J.
So what are the Fourth and Dawn boys saying about the pick? Are they excited? They happy?
About Devonta or this?
Devonta.
Oh yeah, everybody was ecstatic. They were talking to that girl Shirley that was in that documentary because every now and then she comes on their show. They still talking to her. She's still in this chat. And then it was the joke that everybody just kept saying, "Yo, we fucked New York twice."
Mm-hmm.
Someone said Michael will fit right in there. I said, "Yeah, he will." You have to realize some of this stuff makes sense when it really happens.
They have dreamed about playing in the NFL together. I said, okay, this is what it's going to take. But it was the first, and of course, to learn to man. At that point, we felt, okay, this dream is going to come true.
All right, it'll be interesting. The Chargers need some protection for what's his name, that rookie to take over because now he's in his second year.
Thank you, boy.
I mean, not was that Chargers? I'm thinking Rams. It's Rams. They got what's his name now? Matt Stafford.
I'm talking to Rich right now about
Hi, Rich. Get on here with us.
Rich wanted Fields. He said he
You want
wouldn't have been mad
Fields?
with Fields.
Yeah, if absolutely all of our options were gone, maybe, but not.
Yeah,
not
but
at
then,
that point.
but my thing, AJ, though, but then you do that, you're doing the same thing you did to Carson.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's my point.
Yeah.
Like that would only be a last resort.
That'd be stupid. Yeah, it's like.
That's why it's amazing that when they moved up, it was that time because you knew what was going to happen. Whereas before,
And if we don't give him a chance, there we go, throwing out another pick. We're gonna waste a second round pick again. If we don't give
and
him,
also too,
at least give him a chance. Give him a chance to fuck up. You know.
Here's the thing though. That came out of nowhere last year. Like,
yeah.
Nobody saw that shit coming. Whereas this one, you kind of read the room and you kind of could tell that they weren't rushing to move until that very moment. That made sense. Last year didn't make any fucking sense. That was just Howie trying to showboat because he figured like maybe it's time.
He made up that bullshit excuse about, oh, we're a QB factory.
Yeah, and he knew that. And if that's the case, then that was your goal from day one. You know?
Yeah.
So that's why I say it didn't make sense. That was all his ego.
Just spade to spade, you know. Just say, hey, we don't trust the quarterback. We need another one.
Right.
That's all you fucking.
I mean, that's honestly what you did, and obviously there was a passive aggressive kind of situation going on with him and Carson. That's what happened because Carson's never going to say he was mad, but I'm sure he was.
I'm sure he was.
That's the one thing I had to agree when they asked McNabb on the radio a week or two later. He was like, "Of course Carson's pissed. I'd be pissed."
James put Herbert the pervert.
Herbert the pervert.
Oh shit! He's talking about. I'm sure he's talking about Michael Parsons because that's the harassment shit.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, then yeah, he does belong there though.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what I heard character issues. I didn't know what the cases were.
If he can't fix these character issues, I give him 2 years in the league tops. 2 or 3.
It'd only be a matter of time before he acts out when he's not comfortable. That's my point.
2 or 3 years tops.
If they coddle him and he still doesn't produce like they want him to, then he's gonna start acting up. But the problem is Jerry glorifies all his little thugs, and that's how they end up losing championships because they get caught up in themselves.
Yeah.
So if he starts going that way, then they're gonna look stupid. Don't be just picking stuff just to screw the Eagles. Pick people that you need for your team, Jerry.
All right, Slater, you get picked, man. You need to trade up, man. Get rid of that girl. Sorry.
Go ahead. I hear you. I can't.
No,
it's my volume low?
Can you hear me?
It just seems low. No, I don't know if that's me or you.
I don't know. I think you can.
I am losing some of you, so maybe it pulls up a little closer.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It was just a little. I probably got to turn this fan off too. This fan is going pretty long. It's probably why I started getting the sniffles.
Yeah, my mic is fine right now. I'm looking at the levels.
My mic sounds nice.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just far away from it. I don't know. It just sounded like I was losing some of your.
No, I was
Let me
saying
just hold on.
they showed a picture of the guy who's waiting to get drafted. Yeah, like his girlfriend. She was okay.
His girlfriend what?
She was like okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, oh, you about to trade up, man, huh?
well,
Sorry
he's
if I
on
offended anybody with that.
half of the. I told you that half of Dallas's stadium looks like a strip club. So
Yeah.
if he ever get hurt, you know where he's going to end up.
Yeah,
He's going to be killing time, not going to rehab. He's just going to be effing with the strip clubs.
they're up there's yeah, they just showed him. Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
that's who
guy.
that was.
That's the
Okay,
guy that's the guy I was talking about.
okay, that makes sense because for the rookie, he's going to need that because he was running a lot last season. The Chargers still need to figure out who they are, so they need to at least start with protecting the quarterback because that guy is good. What's the quarterback's name again? I forgot already.
So,
He's huge, Jesus, and he's squeezing in that suit.
he's a lineman, big boys. Got
I
big boys
know.
coming off the board
Look,
now.
even Brandon Brooks is probably somewhere going, dude, close your button. Like Brandon Brooks is a big guy, but he knows how to wear some clothes.
Man, you guys got good talent. I mean,
Yeah, that's all.
six
Somewhere I'm
four.
telling you, Malcolm Jenkins is probably going. I got some dudes that need my line. Sell
I
some
know.
suits to
Well,
them.
yeah, well, Jenkins, he's always razor sharp, so.
Oh my god, I'm telling you. And
That motherfucker,
I swear that year that Carson.
that motherfucker probably take out the trash just like that.
Well, I know when Jen met him that time, she almost lost her train of thought.
Well, you told me she had a big
He was
crush
just
on him
wearing
anyway.
sweats, and she almost lost her mind.
Well, you told me she has a big crush on him anyway, didn't
She's
she?
a oh yeah. That's when
It's
he
like
lived there.
that'd be like me if I ran into Salma Hayek on the street. I'd be
Oh yeah. Well,
like,
what's not to like about Salma Hayek?
I'd have a heart attack probably. I mean, it's like, oh man, ambulance for me.
Huh?
I had to ask her to call me an ambulance, you know.
There are some people that make you stop in your tracks. He's from Northwestern. Is that Greeny School? Yeah, it's Mike Greenberg School is Northwestern. Balance and bend, battle Chase Young. Oh well, there you go. Can
We'll
handle
see who they
Chase
pick.
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who we're gonna pick in the second round now. I mean, I'm thinking Samuel's kid if he's there.
All I'm thinking about, is the cornerback is either
Because we need a
we need
cornerback.
safeties and cornerbacks, or either or.
We definitely need a cornerback. Cornerback is definitely high priority.
We are depleted in that area.
She's giving him her chain.
What happened?
She's giving him her chain.
Oh, I didn't say it on here because I'm on the NFL.
Now you just gave that kid COVID. Now I can't.
No, seriously. Even if they say everybody's vaccinated, you still don't know. I mean, these players came on the red carpet with their masks on, so they know. Chargers got their masks on, so obviously nobody got vaccinated.
Why is he acting like Smiley Hurts right now? His coach? Did you see his coach?
He's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I didn't see him. No, they're showing the draft room on NFL Network.
Okay. I'm back on ESPN.
That's what I figured. I was gonna change, but then I couldn't find the remote.
So yeah, we got the skinny reaper as they call him.
I just can't wait till he's in open space. That first bomb to him, it's gonna be like watching Deshaun. The Jets traded. They trading back or up? Yeah, he's nervous as hell.
Well, like many of the top prospects in 2020 who opted out of the season, just given the extra stress of that. And
Oh, look at
big as this will
Drew Brees doing commercials for Lowe's already in his retirement career.
I use that as just motivation to keep going harder in my training and just be even more prepared at this moment.
Other person you never even know remember who they are half the time. So.
That's true. No, I get it, but I'm like, spare the label. Just pick him and just end it. Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I gotta go pick up my car tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you still with the
Yeah.
rental?
Well, yeah, it's finally done. He called me at like
You said
called me at
about
almost
Thursday. You said it'd be
called me.
ready.
He called me like almost 5 o'clock and was like, "Yeah, it's ready now, but I know it's late. I don't know if you want to. I know you live far. I don't know if you want to drive all the way up here to get it." I'm like,
Mhm.
"No. By the time I get up there, it's gonna be 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
By the time I get up there, it's gonna be almost 6. Then I have to drive back, and then I didn't want to get
Oh
back
wait,
here
how
at
much? How
7.
much do you have to pay? That 30 or whatever you said you have to pay for the rental?
Well, I have to pay for one of the days.
Okay.
Plus, I had to get a repair done to pass my safety inspection, so I have to pay for that. It's like
Mhm.
$200 total with the repair and one of the days and whatever taxes. It's like $200 and change.
All right.
So it's not bad because they pay
Well,
they cover 3 of the days of the rental, so it's cool.
I remember when you said that because I'm like, okay, the point is to not pay an arm and a leg for a damn rental.
Oh yeah, they saved me like $100 by taking off 3 days for me.
Shoot, after I totaled my car that day, that's the one thing I learned. I should just let my mom help me negotiate with that rental because I was screwed out of money.
Mm. Losing your insurance, well, it depends on what your insurance is.
Huh?
My insurance covers your rental for like what, a week, I think.
Well, I already had insurance. That was my dumb fault. I asked for additional insurance like an idiot. I should have told him I already had insurance. It would have just been extra. And then the girl talked me into keeping the car when we were going away the week after for Thanksgiving. It's like, why would I keep the car just sitting there if I'm not driving it?
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have listened to her. I should have been like, no, I want you to take it so you don't charge me while I'm gone.
Yeah.
She talked me into it. I don't know why. I was like, just bad decisions all around that month.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff was starting to unravel. Well, we can go, Ed. We don't have to keep it going too long. I'm gonna watch still, but we don't have to keep the broadcast on long. I think I'm gonna try to just cut it down to when we pick because that was pretty much the best part.
Yeah. All right.
But I'll end the broadcast, but thank you.
It was fun.
Was definitely fun. I'm glad we had some cooperation. Hopefully these will
Yeah.
get a little more enjoyable as
Yeah.
especially as the season goes
You're gonna
on.
post. You're gonna put the video on YouTube after you cut it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna edit it down and I'm just gonna just leave that
I
part.
get to see me yell on the thing.
I think because
Like,
that's honestly the only thing we really want to talk about. And I think it's also just my first experience with it. So I think everything up until that point is worth keeping.
yeah.
But all right.
All right.
I'm
Cool.
I'm gonna still watch. I gotta go charge my tablet, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
start
I'm gonna
taking.
watch. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
watching too. But,
Me too. Oh, Raiders. What they about to? I mean Ravens. What we doing for Lamar Mar? Gotta get Lamar some support. All right, Ed.
all right. Bye.
We'll talk. Thanks for hanging. Bye, y'all.